Fired. No.
Fired? For what? Who? Why? When? Where? How? What?
I prayed on my dice and it rolled a 7.
Ooh, holy numbers out the gate. Well done. Well done.
And welcome to this. Welcome back to Nox Vitalia after far too long, almost. My poor brain. Yeah. So tonight, before we go any further, announcements this evening. Our standard sponsors. So I will get out of your way, Chris.
So all of the old Toby that we use is provided by Rare Earth. You can see them and check us out at 2880 Elmira Road in Eugene. Some of the best product at the best prices, and couldn't be happier. 21 and over, please.
With photo ID.
Well, obviously.
Well, I mean, some people don't have common sense.
Wow.
And thank you again to Reptiles who keeps our printers stocked with ink and paper.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you to Chris for tonight's food, glorious food, and Pudgy for the wine.
Thank you, Pudgy.
Welcome.
Thank you, Chris, for the food.
And the music is from Martia's Muses this evening. The link to their YouTube page is in the description, as well as the weed maps for Rare Earth, and I still need information for Ripped Reptiles to be able to put that on there.
Oh, also, I was in another interview on another YouTube channel earlier this week about what it was like as my experience as a bud tender at our shop. We will have a link for their video in the description a little bit later. We didn't get a chance to put it in right away, but we will have a link to that video in the description later on this week.
Right on. Anybody else? Then I say we get back into it and figure out what's going to happen to our poor intrepid adventurers.
Belly flop.
Last time we left them off, they had rescued a young girl who was dangling over top, very precariously over a cursed cauldron. Colora flying them back to town, and then returning to rejoin the party just in time to see Viridia drop a very, very disturbing book that the magic users and those of arcane knowledge in the group would very easily have recognized to be the Book of Vile Darkness, or at least its incarnation in my version of the multiverse. Everybody else probably is just really, really creeped out by this book. So, 1, 2, and 3 of you know what just went in there, hence Viridia throwing it in the cauldron, which was cursed in its own right, thus bringing us 3 devils, which the party made relatively reasonable work of. I mean, it wasn't a knockdown, drag-out fight. They didn't have to take the gloves off or anything, but they came out of it a little worse for the wear, but not too bad off. I just rolled really poorly. And that brings us to this evening, as each of you can still see some sort of fog rising from the cauldron. A very ominous purplish, reddish, black glow seeming to emanate from the very pit of it, lighting the entire glade where this encampment is, in a very Mask of Red Death style lighting.
This ain't good. What's coming out of it now?
The sun is just below the horizon line right now, and the evening fog is starting to wind up through the forest. You hear a rustling in the bushes give or take, right about here. Behind the huts themselves. Sorry. No, I was looking at Pudgy because
Yeah, it got me right in the eyeball.
I did not mean to do that. I
Oh,
apologize.
you're good.
No. As they're scraping, it sounds like they're kind of scraping about behind the building, as I said, and you can hear what sounds almost like a pained murmur, like somebody groaning in pain trying to drag their body across the ground. You know, to make everything easier and so I don't get lost, could everybody just do me a favor and roll initiative tonight?
Yeah. Can totally
Are
do
we including our bonus to this or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just straight out initiative roll.
that. 22 on a nat 20.
Okay, cool.
18.
8.
14.
You, sir, are tonight's favorite die.
Wait, what is our initiative?
Roll a d20.
Plus
I
your
did that.
dex
Oh.
bonus, and if you're proficient,
Okay,
it's a dexterity
I got a
check.
19.
19. Okay,
I'm
so
at a
25 to 20,
I did the wrong one. 16.
22.
22.
You're on the Pathfinder.
Somebody write this down. This is the order that I'm going to run into you all in out of combat so that I don't get confused.
Out
Yes.
of combat.
Master of lore.
Yes.
Sorry, what was that?
This will be out of combat just so that I don't get confused.
Oh, okay.
That way everybody has their order, and I'll probably change it up after any combat because it depends on how well you recuperate yourself after being whomped in the head, so to speak.
Okay. So 25 to 20, you said.
Was
is
Anaya. Okay, 20 to 15.
I was an 18.
16.
18, 16. Pudgy, what were you?
19?
So 19, 18, 16. 8. You get to strategize. Well, that was your favorite second edition rule. Attack last is a great trait if you know what to do with it.
Yes, the trick is does my character currently know what to do with it? And what does she have to do with it?
And did you
By
say
the way,
you
do you like
roll
the new
every
shirt?
time?
I decided to go for the villain in glasses look as a DM.
I love it. I love
In
it.
stereo.
Thank you.
Villain in glasses. What a great
Pointing that
You
out.
understand the anime reference? I'm.
Did you say that we will change change non-combat every non-combat phase?
When it makes sense.
When it makes sense. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'll
so-
let you know if I need you to roll it again. Otherwise, please default to that list for whose turn it is. That way we're easier. So, that being said, as this wrestling starts behind the huts, since we have an order, Anaya, what are you doing?
I'm
Hardcore.
promptly going to investigate.
Okay, so you are here.
I'm not black bags, yes.
It is
Can you pass me that pen? Thank you.
there.
Definitely sword out, getting as close as I can.
Okay, how are you getting there? What direction? Because that's actually a solid wall with an overhang, remember?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go past Ishkabibble and
So
Wisp
yes,
and
Aspen and Penelope.
yep.
So from here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement?
30.
That puts you here.
Can I roll perception to see if I can see anything?
Yes, and you can, but what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay.
17 plus 2, so 19.
You can see a trail sort of seems to lead back around the building. Beyond that, that's it. That's what you got for the moment.
That's fine by me.
And that brings us to
With
Nope.
West.
Wisp. So, Wisp, the monkey man.
What's up?
As you hear this rustling behind the huts over here, because remember there's a wall there.
Yeah.
What are you doing in this dim, disturbing mask of red death light?
Well, I'm pretty sure I already looted.
Yes, you all didn't really have much to loot. Take another one. There's devil bodies on the ground. I mean, I guess you can cut parts off. But then again, they're probably going to return to their plane of origin soon.
You said that I hear a rustling in bushes?
Well, it's actually you hear a rustling and groan like what I was describing earlier about them.
Okay.
You're hearing that coming from behind these huts. So what are you doing as this sound starts washing over the group and combat fades away so you don't feel your blood rising?
Alright, I'm gonna stealth and start heading towards that.
Alright, so
That
go ahead and
rustle.
roll a stealth check for me. It's on a 20.
$22.
Okay, and how are you going to, if the sound is coming from roughly about here?
I'm gonna come around this way.
Alright, so you're going to come up this, are you going to climb over, or are you going to go around the building like Kalora's doing?
I'm gonna climb and try to teleport towards the building.
So, 1, 2, 5. It's about 10 feet tall. You can get to the roof,
Alright, that works.
but you cannot crest the apex of the roof, you know what I mean?
Yeah. To the roof is fine.
Alright, and that brings us to, I believe, Aspen.
Mm-hmm. So, Aspen's dumbass, my dumbass, decides to walk over to the cauldron and peer in.
Sticking your face in, or
Just,
Like looking over the edge.
like not trying to get too close because I've learned. But yeah, I'm looking in like.
What in particular are you looking for
I'm
as
trying-
you move yourself to here?
I am trying to observe if there is. This feels so gross. If there is what the source of the light is. There we go. God.
What the source of... Okay.
See if I can see down to the bottom of the cauldron and what's causing this blood purplish color.
For those of you with sensitive stomachs at home and those of you with sensitive stomachs in the room, for anybody who thought that it was a good idea to have their children watch tonight, please have your children leave the room. Roll a perception check, and I say this ahead of time because I know what's in that cauldron. Did you roll good?
I rolled an 18 with my perception. I
Oh,
rolled
cool.
really good.
So, as you peer over the edge, you see a black sun suspended in a lake of blood that's drained from people on pikes. Groups of devils very similar to the ones that you all just fought wander throughout these spears, jabbing them awake and pouring healing potions down their screaming throats. Men are skinned alive against trees, nailed there with wooden spikes. And you hear the machinations of a great grinder that seems to do nothing more than crush bone. And at the very, very bottom, right above the surface of that lake of blood, you see the book.
Aspen kicks the cauldron over. Like a fucking idiot. in pure horror, shrieking as she kicks it over.
Roll
It's
to
the soup all
hit.
over again.
Fucking got a 5 on that one.
I'm surprised she didn't puke in it.
I rolled a 15. Do I get a bonus with that? I don't remember.
Roll the
It would be your unarmed
so.
strike attack.
Well, that means you hit it. Are you trying to kick it over so it would be more of a push kick?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check. The difficulty, we'll call it an 18.
That's heavy.
Thank God.
It's a cursed cauldron, of course it is. Curse's way.
Thank God. Thank God. 17 with my strength check.
I feel like that was close enough that you might not want to be saying thank God yet.
I know. Fuck. Why, Aspen? Why today, of all things?
I'm not gonna
Because
lie.
the character who lives
Alright,
by
so-
the dice is the most chaotic thing.
So out of character,
I know.
if it wobbles and falls over, I'm gonna laugh. Say no.
Clank, 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 clank.
Why today do you have to be fighting with me?
Is what we do.
So, you kick it, and it bends and goes up to about a 38-degree angle. And you hear the liquid inside of it slosh. And you watch as some of it curls up in an almost magenta ochre and roll over top, sending little spurts of flame up, and then it rocks back and it tips towards you. And it rolls up, and it does the same thing in your generalized direction. And then it goes and starts slowly circling and sloshing, and you watch as the contents start, little droplets go flying out. And I need everybody within 15 feet of that to make a dex save, so everybody within 3 squares.
Yes!
Son of a. God damn it.
You're actually just barely outside. You watch one land like a foot away from you.
I'm still pissed off because Aspen, you're always doing stupid
13.
shit.
Oh, tell me
No,
about
wait.
it. 'Cause
12
guess
plus
what?
2 is.
First you
14.
cursed me. Now you're doing stupid shit
You're
with
good.
the cauldron. God damn it.
You're good, but you
You're a
watch
6.
as you move to the side a little,
Did you say you got
like
a 6?
like somebody took about that much out of a wine glass and threw it at you.
Oh.
Goes past your head, and you hear a
Oh.
sizzling sound as it burns into the forest floor, and you smell a very distinct
Sucks
sulfur
to be
and
you.
bone.
Let me know when it's my turn. I have a reaction to
Well,
I rolled a 6 for it.
And she's literally right there.
so
this. It's so good to know you, Aspen.
Down a player already.
Keep this shit up, it's gonna be a TPK.
And I don't have a backup rolled up. I'm gonna have to jump in and help y'all.
I could always.
I don't have a viable way to get a backup character here.
I could always bring Alabaster.
I just couldn't continue the story without all the players here because of the where I left it off, and they all need to be here. I can't just explain somebody disappearing.
Right.
Okay, so Wisp is there. You have kicked it, and the slosh happened. I need to decide what that does.
Wait, you didn't pre-decide this?
I wasn't expecting somebody to be dumb enough to kick a cauldron full of hell.
What do you think you've been playing with? I threw the Book of Vile Darkness into it last week. I mean,
You hucked the Book of
Oh, that's
Violence.
true. They were trying to keep it.
And
You
this
knocked
is
it
why
out.
the GM drinks.
Grinch!
So, alright.
Now
Yeah,
you know
that's
my
what my
monkey doesn't
character's
hear.
going to call yours from now on.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Oh no.
Toxic green. Oh, I got a 6. I hope that's good. I'm fucked.
Is it good for Aspen or the cauldron?
I don't know. I'm consulting the DM's guide on this.
This is gonna hurt somebody.
namely the sentient artifact part.
Oh, fuck a dog.
Did you piss off the sentient cauldron?
No, it's more along the lines of the liquid.
Oh.
You know it has a brain now.
Oh,
You know that the liquid itself is actually a sentient portal to hell held in the bottom of this, caused by the Book of Vile Darkness being chucked in. Congratulations.
You
that's
gave
one
it
side
a
of
brain.
No, it already had a brain.
No, Viridia gave the liquid a brain
Oh.
and a purpose.
and then someone decided to kick over the pot of spark liquid.
I wasn't
Sentient hell.
trying to kick it over entirely, but the way Aspen's bored of how the 20s roll out,
That was
let's just say my dice love to hate me right now because they're rolling good where they need to roll, and they're rolling bad where they should be rolling good, but making the story good. So they love to hate me right now.
Making the DM work.
They're making the DM work.
Oh, that's okay. I'm completely.
Cause like it's a 50-50, a high-low roll right now for me on streak.
Yeah, I need to find where it is in artifacts that it gives you the positive
I don't know,
and
but I'm too
negatives.
sober for this shit, so I'm gonna smoke.
Go for it. That's what old Toby's for.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Random properties.
Leave it to Aspen.
3 detrimental and 2
Let's go back.
6. Ouch. Yeah, I'm looking for what the oh, there it is. Minor detrimental and major detrimental properties. That's what I was looking for. Cool. So I need you to roll a D100 twice.
Okay, give me a second.
D100, so 4, 5 D20s twice.
Dude,
No,
12
the
fits perfect.
percentile. I just have to find the right ones.
100s.
Dude, these are the 100s.
That's a percent.
Yes,
But it goes all the way
same
to
thing.
100.
Because I was looking at actual
Okay.
D100s online.
Wait, I'll roll them separately. Hang on.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Okay, the 2 pink ones gave me 78, and the red and purple one gave me 40. So 6 or 9. That's 9.
Right. And those where the music needs to start.
Right.
Okay, I'll have to write that one down. Okay, that's going to be 1 whisper.
What?
Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to write some things down, and there'd be some whisperage, and nobody else can know.
Okay, do you want me to come over there?
Yeah, that'd be great. So these whispers are brought to you by everybody else. Just kind
This
of
way.
like
Always easier.
Oh, thank you, and I,
read Aspen the Riot Act.
Well, she done fucked up again.
Right, it's gonna kill us all. Oh wait, wait, I don't have to worry about it. I'm far enough away from you guys.
So am I. I'm just barely far enough away.
And it just missed Viridia.
I'm on the roof.
I'm just far enough away.
This
like
is
it
your
was flashing at
48-hour
my feet.
curse. Oh, and you take 7 points of fire damage when it splashes you, and you got burned.
okay.
But yeah. As the liquid hits Aspen, you hear what sounds like all the wildlife for about 300 yards leaves. It's gone. Like, you hear birds fly away. The forest is now dead silent except for that person crawling behind it. And that brings us to next in the list.
Crease.
Yes. And what are you doing as you watch this happen? Hear all the birds leave, see Wisp climbing up over the top, and Kalora going around the back.
I yell at them to be careful because Dumb shit's happening. And
I visibly facepalm.
and then I
don't blame
get
you.
out. I pull out my light crossbow and my short sword.
I believe the light crossbow is two-handed.
I think that's the heavy crossbow. I think the light crossbow can be wielded one-handed.
Hand crossbow is one-handed.
Yeah, hand crossbow is yeah,
A
Okay,
light
well,
crossbow is
it's
just
a two-handed weapon.
yeah.
Then I'll pull out my light crossbow and I kind of get ready and aim it kind of at the cauldron, but without aiming at the cauldron, just waiting for something to come out. Kind of getting ready.
Nothing comes out, but you all can see a bunch of sizzling spots from where the liquid it's burning through the stone too.
Yeah, at my feet.
Yeah.
I did a boo-boo.
What'd you do?
I can't find my secondary sheet for wisp, so I'm currently using
Got it.
notes.
Notes work.
Yeah.
And that's really gonna be bad. I just kind of ready myself for
Okay, so
combat.
you're readying yourself for combat there.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Viridia.
15.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to hand you the player's handbook entangle spell, and I'm going to ask you if you will allow me to instead use the spell slightly differently.
I know the spell pretty well.
Yeah, you're going to want
I'm gonna want to read this.
to only because, oh my god,
You what now?
I hurt my arm.
Oh, what'd you do?
It's just yard work.
Just a
It's
what?
been yard work. I've been very active.
Hmm. Okay, so we're looking at entangle.
Now what I want to do with it is use it instead to send creeping vines all over, twisting the entirety of the cauldron itself, essentially sealing it off.
So you want to entangle the cauldron, not
Not a creature. And I'm not
okay.
trying to make difficult terrain except for the terrain directly around the cauldron, which I'm making it impossible to get to,
Whoa!
and hopefully to block most of that liquid from splashing out
It is
and
a
move it to the
20.
ground.
It is a 20-foot square.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 by. The catch is that it's everything in that 20-foot square centered around the cauldron. So the answer is absolutely yes, you can do that. The cauldron is capable of being ensnared, much like you described, and it would entangle it and bind it to the ground.
Okay.
For the whole of up to a minute, as long as you hold your concentration.
Then I yell, "Everybody back away from the cauldron!"
I did. I bounced back. I'm
Well-
trying to get away from it.
Actually, now we're back to Kalora, who was headed off that way.
Wait, I haven't actually cast
Oh,
the
wait.
spell yet. I
No.
asked if I could. I
Yes,
didn't
you
do
can.
it. Okay. So I yell for everybody to get back, and as soon as Jordan is which direction are you going, love?
I'm gonna stumble back.
As soon okay.
Yeah, go for the stumble.
You would still
So,
have enough movement.
Stumble Aspen back this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as Aspen is out of range,
I would point out you are in range.
I have no intention of staying there. It starts from the center. So I'm going to start from the center, and I'm going to back up. Grow, spirited vine. Thorn and hedge. As I
Okay.
back up, growing a thicket completely around the cauldron.
Okay. It is now an entangled mess of vines, and it stops rocking any that it was left. It was kind of doing that weird thing coins do, where it'll just barely
yeah.
rock. It's just not splashing big anymore. And, okay, and that brings us back to the top of our list.
I am going to continue in my pursuit of whatever that sound was.
Okay, so how are you heading around the building? Because there's obviously...
Taking flight.
Flight?
Yep, and that makes my speed 40.
Alright, so that gives you... Straight lining it?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's about as close as you can get.
That's fine. And another perception.
Alright.
I'm close enough that I can roll perception. That is a 19 plus 2, 21.
Well, you would have had to been dead 3 days to miss this. So you see behind the hut no, I mean you would have actually had been dead 3 days. It's relatively a clear area. It kind of looks like an animal pen. And there's a younger-ish woman, looks maybe be in her mid-20s. Laying there, appears both of her legs have been broken, her face has been badly burned. Looks like she's been being tortured. And she's just kind of looks up at you and barely gasps out something that sounds like help, sort of. You think, maybe.
And I can't move any further!
Yep. That's as far as you can get in that time period.
No! Action surge! I'm moving into her and picking her up.
She gasps in pain when you touch her.
I'm gonna scoop her up and get her up on top of the building. And
So, about Wisp, you're on top of the...
I'm on top of the building.
So you're going to action surge, use that to... half of that action to grab her, and the other half to...
get up on top of the building so I can properly assess her injuries.
Okay, so that would put them there.
I refuse!
So you see Kalura land with a very, very brutalized looking... You think they're human? Maybe? Who knows? You'd have to look at the ears to check at this point because skin color isn't even there. And you all can actually at this point see Kalura land with this very broken looking person in their arms.
I do go out of my way to land as gently as possible.
They don't gasp as you land. But they do seem to try. And all you hear is just a very, very faint help.
I'm gonna help you. I don't know how yet.
And that brings us to the next on the list.
That would be Wisp.
Okay, I have a decision to make. Give me a moment. Okay, it's lucky. Whatever it is, it's lucky. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what it is. Do that first.
And what are you trying to do to assess this?
Basically investigate, try to see if I can figure out if I know the creature by checking its, just observing, looking at it, looking at its face,
It's like a young
looking at its
woman.
body, its legs.
Young woman, maybe human, maybe elf, kind of wayfish.
Alright,
Nothing really spectacular. Looks like they've been tortured.
Alright, I'm gonna ask them what happened.
They just kind of... They...
Have trouble speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, they should be so damn glad that when I rolled my dice I got a 4. Otherwise, to be honest, otherwise I was gonna bite off their head. But anyway.
You'd have had me to deal with.
I don't give a shit. Anyway.
That's an interesting turn. Oh, here, you need it this way.
Well, Wisp is hungry. I can't help it.
I don't have enough movement.
Wisp,
Actually, you guys wouldn't be hungry yet.
Wisp is gonna take and use one of the 2d6 healing potions I have.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the healing potion on them.
Okay.
That I'm more than willing to allow. Biting them, no.
I got 5.
They drink the potion, and you hear a very, very soft thank you, but they don't seem to have healed.
Yeah, I figured it's not going to do much crap, but hey.
No, I mean, their wounds still look like they're bleeding.
Has anybody seen a pencil? I had a pencil. My pencil's. No, never mind. My pencil's on my lap. My pencil's on my lap.
Ishkabibel's still on the grounds, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
and Penelope both are.
Yeah, they're just kind of watching, they're taking their lead from you guys. Until they see something that needs help, they're, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still holding this person?
Yes, because my intention is to get down to Ishkabibel.
Cool.
I'll take damage if necessary. I'm protecting the human.
Well, okay. Are you carrying this person over to Ishkabibel?
I've landed on the roof so I could get a better look
Yeah.
before coming down.
And Ishkabibel's over here.
Yep.
So you're stuck up there. You...
I still have one action.
Yeah,
left.
they do drink the healing potion. They're still bleeding, and you know yourself from experience as an adventurer that if you drink a potion of healing, either A, you just got a really, 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 it's expired potion of healing, or something's hinky.
Yeah.
I am going
What's wrong with
to.
hospital?
18, and I've got my shield.
Yeah, but your arms are full, so you can't use it.
Uh-huh.
As long as I'm wielding it, I have maneuvers.
You're not. You're holding a body. Wielding means that it's equipped and armed.
Alright, so. It's not really a whole lot I can do.
It's fine. I don't mind. I'm gonna protect the person.
Alright. So I am going to pull out some pebbles that I have, and I'm going to pull out 3 of them and charge all 3 with magic stone.
Okay, and that works. So you're charging 3 pebbles in your hand at the moment?
Yep. Just
Okay.
in case.
Okay. And now, next on the list of murderers is Aspen, the burned.
Aspen the burnt!
Well, scalded at this point, but...
So I backed up. Now, what kind of reaction am I experiencing? Am I just burning hot? Is it acidic? Is it necrotic?
It's like
What's
straight
the-
out fire scald with a really nasty sulfur and bone scent.
Okay, so I just got scorched with literally the fires of hell.
Just the fires of
It
hell.
feels like the devil just shard on your face.
Okay.
It's just the fires of hell.
Am I actually, like, is there any, like, obviously I know I sustained some damage. I took 7 points from that. Is it like a magic that I'm not gonna be able to heal? Am I gonna be able to heal this with my own magic?
Yes, it's a healable thing.
Okay, I didn't know if this was gonna be like
It's
some.
damage. It's just fire damage.
Okay. So in that case, I.
No, the added whisper thing is just something for you to definitely keep in
Play
mind.
on. Copy. Let's see. Then in that case, hang on. I have to rummage through my spells. I think I know I got a hearing spell somewhere. Oh my god, I'm giving myself a hearing spell because I'm an idiot.
Well, you do have a healer.
Yeah. Yeah, so in that case, since I don't want to keep flipping through pages after pages of my writing, I'm just gonna panic and start like freaking out. Ow, 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 my face, it hurts! Ah!
Okay, and yeah.
I look at
The heavy sigh was in character.
I look at Aspen and I'll be like, why don't you ask Bibble to help you? We have a healer.
Okay, so in my, I'm stumbling that way.
So I look
Okay.
at Bibble and I'd be like, do you mind?
You're back up to full health. You hear him say, "Oh, stop your whining," and cast Healing Word with it, and you're back to normal.
Thank you. Be on standby. I do believe we might have a little more healing that might need to happen. As I kind of point towards the roof because I can hear all the commotion up
I think
there.
you
You
can
watch
see
his
me.
brow furrow as he looks up there. I think you're right. And Viridian?
Well, I was gonna cast Cure Wounds on Aspen, but that's not a thing now, so I'd like to roll a perception or investigation check, whichever, to observe the woods and the huts around us again to see what else is out there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Is that gonna be perception?
That would be, yes, perception for where you're at.
Okay.
Are you staying where you are currently, where the nice little white pyramid is?
Actually, no. I'm gonna kind of move into the shadows sort of along the edge of the encampment and start moving a slow, careful perimeter.
Okay, so which direction are you looking in and investigating? That I do need to know.
Docile to me, so Wittershins to you. I'm gonna move that way.
Okay. That works. So you're coming down along here?
Yep.
That puts you right about here at the furthest.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna. Ooh, nice, +5. Oh shit. Right here. Oh, terrible. 3 + 5 is 8.
Wait, did you roll a 20? That's a 12.
Oh, hey, yay. Saved by stupidity.
It happens to everybody. Trust me, I do it all the time.
Ah, nat 20.
Okay, much
Plus
better.
5, 25.
That 20 is all it needs. So, you've noticed that there are no animals. You can't even hear worms crawling. I mean, you can hear the water seeping through the soil at the moment. And you have this really, really ungodly urge to not even blink around Aspen. As you walk, like, past and get closer to Aspen, you get kind of like more, the fuck?
Yeah, okay.
But other than that, you see very little movement. The forest is quiet, and then the forest is empty.
Right,
This is the forest is empty.
right, okay.
And then you hear a twig snap.
From where?
With that, you'd say it came from, who's got the clicky bangy thingy?
Not me, I passed it on.
Oh wait, I do. It would be from roughly right around that area.
Okay, so we got a moment.
I was aiming at the ground.
Oh, that didn't hit me. My stupid ass looked at that. Again, second time around.
Okay. So it seems to be coming from the opposite side, and you hear twigs snap at the same time behind you. Right. And that brings us to the next thing, which now, as we get to the top of the rotation again, the person sitting in your arms starts to shift. And as they do, before you have a chance to react, a set of claws lashes out from underneath of them, attached to a dark purple skinned hand, black ochre dripping from them. You watch as the face contorts, horns shape out of the forehead, a long bulbous nose looking like one of the characters from the Witches back when we were all kids.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, only a dark midnight blue purple with a yellow-toothed grin and long 6-inch black claws lashes out, and she actually did hit.
That's fine.
So we got 3 dumbasses in the group because one had to be noble. One threw the book in and gave
Excuse you. But
You take 13.
what is that is a 9. That is a 9. My intelligence isn't the greatest.
13.
Can I borrow a pencil again? Pencil.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Again.
Combat.
Alright.
Okay.
Is this just straight initiative?
Alright, come on, let's eat our gurney.
Jujaba. It happened again.
What happened again?
Another nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, good for you.
So that makes sense. You know, this thing is attacking me.
It's our initiative. It's a 20 plus what?
Whatever your dex save is, so in your case it's a +6.
Sorry about that. In the words of growing up, I was making a sissy.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it was the
I'm not trying to sit on you.
It's roll
Initiative.
initiative.
right.
Combat.
What did you say about deck saves?
Your dex save is what you use for your initiative bonus.
Oh, I know what this is.
So +2. Okay.
Oh, you're fucked. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Yeah, I've
No.
got a pattern starting here.
My nobility's not the problem.
Oh, beautiful.
No, right up until the point where it wanted to attack.
22.
22, you got a 22.
Wow.
Your strength con for your save, so I know yours is a +2 modifier, so you rolling a nat 20 and you rolled nat 20?
I rolled a nat 20.
What's your dex bonus?
+2.
Rollies.
Next!
I got a 9.
Okay, and you?
I got a 15.
Alright, so the 3 of you, because it rolled 14 plus... It rolled a 16, so...
Gonna go before me.
The 3 of you that rolled 20s, roll again.
19.
1.
14.
You go third.
So it'd be
Anaya.
Aurora,
Me.
Wisp,
Me.
Viridia,
Yeah, Viridia.
then the monster,
Yes,
then Aspen, then me.
correct.
So I do get a little bit of a reaction.
So does somebody want to write that down?
You technically did get a reaction to this thing lashing out at you, yes.
I mean, I'm okay taking notes. I don't mind.
I just want to make sure that gets wrote down so we
Yeah.
don't forget the order that we're in.
Okay, so it was
Anaya,
Anaya,
then Pudgy.
Monkey, Monster.
No,
No,
Liz.
Liz.
Oh, okay.
Liz, then monster.
Yeah, 3 of you rolled nat 20s. You should have rolled those in combat, guys. Seriously.
I know,
I'm for
I know.
reals.
Then Monster, then you,
And then you.
and then me.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. So,
It's like a natural peppermint.
Oh yes, lovely.
that goes.
Would anyone else like a natural peppermint?
I'm good.
I'm down. So,
Oh, no, would you like
Kalora,
one?
Wisp.
Here you go.
No. I need to know if Kalora would know what I know as a DM.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I
I don't need.
What, as to what this may or may not be?
No, as to like. If I'm right, the woman was just a woman, but has been, in some manner, taken over.
Possessed.
No.
No? Okay.
Kalora would not know that,
Okay.
if it were true or not.
Like I said, if I'm right, because I've played this kind of creature before.
Not those. Viridia, then it went.
Monster.
Monster.
Okay, so I don't know that.
Then Jordan.
Then Aspen,
Yeah, then Aspen.
then Ronan.
Then Ronan.
No metagaming. Alright.
Yep. You.
I am going to take the damage of I am jumping off this building and I am going face and chest first into the ground.
It's only about a 10-foot drop. You're not going to take any damage in your armor. But are you trying to grapple them? They hit you with a clawed hand and just took you for 17 damage.
I know.
So do you want to try and grapple them and jump
You said
off
they
of them?
shifted, not that they dropped. I'm still holding them. I am literally just leaping with everything I've got.
Okay.
You never told me they fell out of my
Are you
arms.
holding on to them though?
Oh yeah. Just,
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check because they're not going to go nice about it.
Yes! Nat 20.
I'm going to burn that guy.
That's a
There's-
different dice than I rolled a nat 20 for my initiative on.
So yeah, we're just gonna say you totally succeeded on that, and you managed to get them down to the ground. It's only it's slam damage, so it's bludgeoning, and it's 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
9.
Nice.
You're proficient, aren't you?
No, my
9.
strength's a 20.
No, your strength modifier.
Yeah, my strength's a 20, so my modifier is a +5.
Oh, damn.
So were you saying to hell with you as you slam into the ground with
Oh, absolutely!
You said 9, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Alright.
And then I still have the rest of my movement, and I'm going to use my wings to disengage.
You would have to get up.
I can't use my... But my wings are in the air.
Yes, but your arms are under this.
Oh, I'm using my wings to pull.
Yes, but are you releasing? Your arms are under it. You just slammed it
I'm
into the
gonna do-
ground on your chest. You're like this with something in your arms on the ground.
That is exactly what they described doing.
Yep.
Exactly, which is where I'm sitting here going, are you gonna have to let go and get up?
Well, yeah, I'm letting go, but I'm using my wings to generate backward movement.
That'll give you maybe 5 feet away.
That's
And,
fine. I just want to get off it.
Do you have the disengage action?
I do.
Okay, so you're gonna burn your bonus for that?
Yes.
Okay. Then that would put these two on the ground. And where did you disengage to?
There.
Okay.
Just away.
Alright, and that brings us to, well, Wisp, you just watched the bird take a flying leap with whatever the hell that was. If anybody bothers to try and figure out what it is, hint, hint. Do you?
I think I do, but at the same time, I've got my own crisis, so I don't actually can't play that out yet.
Well, I gotta wait for my turn,
Yeah.
can't I?
I'm gonna investigate it, like just kind of like view it, see if I can figure out what it is from the roof.
Yeah, go ahead and
I'm not getting close to it yet. I'll do it from the roof.
Let me see. What are they classified as?
go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
23.
Yeah. Well, you know that's an extra form of evil. Are you planning on telling everybody else what it is?
Hang on, it's a 29. Sorry.
Okay, that's even better. Are you planning on telling everybody else what it is? Yes or no?
No. I rolled a 5. I was going for a 10 and below. It's a no. 10 and up was a yes. Got a 5. I'm not telling. Apparently, I'm keeping it to myself.
Alright.
Alright, so.
Fun.
Oh, this is gonna suck. I know it's gonna suck.
Do I gotta wait for my turn?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
So I can't do my own.
It's on the other side of that. Don't let anybody see it.
Killian only took 9 points of damage from my big ass bird landing on top of it with force.
Alright, since I realize what it is.
In chainmail.
Right.
Christ.
Oh yeah, you've read that one before, haven't
It's on
you?
the road.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to fuck it up before getting the fuck away
Alright.
from it.
How much of what you're saying right now is in character?
All of it.
Okay, so you can hear Wisp on top of the building looking at this thing, kind of pacing a little bit and going, not like actually moving or using any movement, going, oh, son of a bitch.
Like, I'm literally doing a face palm right now. Son of a bitch!
Oh shit.
While we're at it, did anybody else want to try and figure out what this thing is while it's on the ground and in view, even if it isn't a dull red light?
I mean, I could, but I'm also holding concentration on those
Oh,
vines.
you can look at something and do that.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna take and throw this handful of magic stones at this fucking thing.
Was this an investigation or perception?
Now, this would be an Arcana.
What did I put down?
Pretty sure it'll go over well.
Anybody roll?
Anybody who can see it, who has a line of sight on that thing on the ground, can roll.
19.
Yeah,
Technically have a line of sight.
You guys have rolled nat 20s already.
you technically have a calore in your way, and are way the hell over here.
Gotcha.
I rolled
Okay,
a
that's cool. Then I
15.
There we go.
You rolled a 15 from where you are.
Alright, I figured out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that handful of the stones that I had at it.
Okay. Roll a hit.
So,
Use your dex bonus because use your spellcasting bonus because of what you did to the stones. That's right. I remember that
I
spell.
rolled a 16. Do I know what the fuck it is?
No.
Fuck!
It's kind of obscure for this area.
I got an 18.
18? Oh, you hit. So roll for damage.
so does that mean I don't see what it is either?
Alright, so each.
I set the difficulty at 18.
Got
What did you
15.
roll? I'm sorry.
Because I have a line of sight on it.
Yeah, no. What did you roll? Excuse me.
I rolled a 16.
I set it as an 18 because this thing's got all kinds of.
Is that a
wacky
perception
knowledge.
check? Is that a perception check?
No. It's
So
an
it was an
arcana.
Arcana check.
I mean, I'm proficient in Arcana, which means my -1 is actually a +1. That's still not quite enough!
I was proficient in
I
Arcana
did
and I still
37
only got a
damage.
15.
37 damage.
With the
You
plus
hear a
4.
hissing, screeching noise, and you said 37.
Yeah.
This is why it was okay for me to put these out there.
And I still have one action left, thank God.
You get a bonus action or a move action, yeah.
Me, the player, knows what I'm doing.
Oh wait, no, it's a bonus action to throw those after you charge them. It's an action to charge them, and as long
I've
as you
used
don't.
one of these in a campaign recently.
I don't know what it's
See, I have been
used,
reading.
So I used my bonus action to throw them, and now I'm going to use my action.
Okay.
My action, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke. I'm going to cast it directly at it. And I'm going to say, Flame on!
I'm just gonna point something out there as far as Hellish Rebuke goes.
Yes.
It is a reaction spell.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, one reaction to being hit. Sorry, never mind. Alright,
Yeah,
so I'm going to use, in that case then, I will use, oh, that's not going to help me any. That would take a chance of hitting you. Fuck it. I'm going to say taste my lightning bitch and cast lightning clash on it.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
It doesn't say what the saving throw is on my notes. Let me see if I
But
have.
is there a save? Is there a save for it, or did it just happen?
It's basically like if I hit. So I guess there would be a save on it.
Yeah, because I think lightning's one of those weird ones.
Let me see if I have it written in here. No, I don't have it written down. I want to say it's a dex save, I believe.
Okay, cool. So, lightning spells just happen. So what's your spell save difficulty?
My spell save difficulty. My spell DC is an 18.
16 does not beat it, so it takes full damage.
Alright, which is 2d6 plus my SAM. Let's roll this one. 9 plus 8. 17.
And that brings us to Viridia.
So you had said something about a stick cracking over here.
Correct.
Because I'm maintaining concentration on the vines, I'm going to actually quietly, oh, you know what? I am going to wild shape into a rabbit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, if I wild shape I lose concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna wild shape then. I'm just going to start making my way this way. The idea being to come up around behind the buildings and find out what was over there. Ultimately stopping about here, but without breaking concentration on the cauldron itself.
I also heard a twig snap about where you're at. It was behind me on the other side of the wall.
Okay, so you are.
About where.
You said you were going to wild shape and go that direction?
No, I said I was not going to wild shape because that would cause me to lose concentration on the vines. I still have those. I want them.
Okay. Yeah, you still got those for like another 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you moving you to?
Ultimately, and it's more than one set, but ultimately I was going to try to get here to see what I
Okay,
could see
so-
was happening back here.
2, 3,
Oh, I wasn't going to go through the middle of the battlefield like that, though.
2, 3.
No, I specifically said I was coming up around this way.
Okay, so start moving yourself.
How many?
5.
5. Okay, so I was back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unless you take a dash action and then you can't do anything attack or anything like that other than react. No bonus
That would
action.
be fine. How much further does a dash get me?
Well, I'm sorry. It takes you 6, and then you can get another 6 from there.
I can get another 6?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn my monkey.
And this was gonna attack us
I'm
either
gonna
way.
spank
At least
you.
this
Don't
time
go
I put it
backwards.
in broad daylight where everyone could see it.
There you go.
Okay.
Actually, it's kind of dusk.
Okay, so I'm crouched in the bushes.
All right.
That's my whole action.
Alrighty, and that brings us to it.
Shit. You said it, and I said shh.
It's just me.
Yeah, think about it. What is shh plus it?
I know. I get it. I was making a play on that joke by saying shush it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
What piece?
So, sure. So, biggest threat. Thing that
Start.
chocolate,
What kind?
milk.
Yes.
All right.
Chris, you want a piece of chocolate?
I'm not sure. It's turkey.
Oh, that's a really weird,
Yeah.
yummy combination.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate with the cucumber lime.
Okay. So, which one? You can't really see Wisp.
Thank you.
It wishes it could see Wisp up there on top of that building.
Shouldn't be able to see me either.
Can't see you for shit. There's a building in the way.
I'm a smooth operator.
Can't see. Well, Kalora, you know where you're at, and you are the tank.
Uh-huh.
You're doing your job. So as this stands up, it's going to use half of its movement to get up. She stands to be about, a 1.5 feet over you.
Yeah, I know.
Deep purple skin.
Oh wait, I rolled a 19 on that check. What was
As
it?
it stands up,
Can he just show me his paper?
Yes.
Hmm.
The player knows, the character does not.
I know.
In my
And
case,
this player in character does not at all.
Exactly. And we're just gonna leave that little surprise right there.
You're welcome. That's why I was going to use fire, but you know.
If the character had
apparently
known 2 turns ago, choices would have been different.
Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about shapeshifters of any form. They can look like everybody. So you watch as this thing stands up, and hovering about its shoulders are 3 magical darts.
Alright.
And
So these 3 magical darts, are they wisp caused, or are they natural body part?
look, you would recognize them to be magic missiles.
Ooh.
So,
That's what I thought. they
my
were.
shield is stowed on my arm because I just got out of combat before this. Am I gonna get enough of a reaction to raise my shield?
You would have enough time to have raised your shield by now, yes.
Speaking just with the fighting style of defense.
Now, that being said, and let me finish, she's going to pop off 1 at you, 1 at Penelope, and 1 at Ishkabibble.
I'm not close enough to either of them!
Nope. But they are well within its line of sight because it can see over your head and within 120 yards. or feet. First one is targeted at you.
With my shield, my AC is 20.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure this hits. Let me check to make sure on my... I don't want to mess up the spell.
I'm
Plus
definitely in
23.
It hits.
17 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
So the good news is that it's only 1d4.
God.
So 2.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll handle it.
Penelope gets hit. Remember, she is much lower level. She takes 1, it just kind of clips her, and you watch as, like, the tip of her ear goes.
For me, they work as a snack.
Her ear got clipped like Aspen's. Like, as far as Penelope goes.
We match.
And you watch her go into a blind rage as a reaction to this.
Go, girl.
Whee!
And as to poor Mr. Ishkabibble. Sucks to be Ishkabibble.
Oh no.
The one to knit Ishkabibble, not 20.
We lost Ishkabibble.
No, you didn't lose Ishkabibble. But you watch as the third dart, one grazes you basically, glancing off of your shield. The second one goes flying through the air, takes off the tip of Penelope's ear, and that third one with a very wide yellow-eyed sneer goes tearing right in and slams into your little goblin friend's chest, full force, sending him back 5 feet.
Oh.
So poor Mr. Ishkabibble is here. And on his backside, he took a solid 10. He's kind of sputtering blood from that one.
Now it's Aspen.
And now it goes to Aspen. Yeah, you just watched Penelope and...
Well, as I see Penelope go under a blind rage, I say, "You go, girl, just like your mama."
And then you realize her ear's missing. Like yours now.
And with that being said, I immediately pull out a little piece of my leather and I cant Dare Baraka over it and I give it a little kiss and tuck it back into my pocket, casting mage armor on myself. Because I'm about to get hit, so better gear up.
Okay. And, yeah, that brings us around to...
That brings us to Chris.
Yes.
Ronan.
Ronan.
So I knew I needed my light crossbow ready for a reason. So as I'm watching all that happen, I took aim and I shot right for its head.
Go ahead. Roll the hit. You do get your sneak attack bonus on this.
Which one's Chris?
That's definitely a flanking position.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure that I was not in the direct line.
Nope,
between...
you're good. I made sure no one's in my line of
Yes,
sight.
I would do that to you guys. No, you were
So
not.
what would my sneak attack bonus be?
I'm at least gonna look. Look down and go, which one's Chris again?
Is it my 3d6? So I roll a d20 and then I roll 3d6 on top of it, right?
No.
Because my sneak attack bonus is 2d6.
Oh yeah, so it would be 3d6 total. But you only get to double the dice if you roll a nat 20. Where'd you hit?
I think I missed.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
Yeah, even with your bonuses, no.
I just probably shot wide in the excitement, but I tried.
Actually, it's very interesting. Kalora, you watch the bolt a crossbow bolt go flying between you and this creature, and stick into the side of the hut, breaking a keepsake, which it turns as it hears it break, glares at all of you and growls.
Great, now we're all doing stupid shit. Throwing bucks in.
That seems to be our way.
No,
You hear from behind the building.
the way of stupid shit.
Speaking of which, back to the top of the list, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Back to Anaya. Or Cora.
Kalora.
Kalora. Sorry.
Alright. I'm going to expend one superiority die. I am going to use my whip, because it would be on my hip and I can just.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it whipped?
With a 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
6 plus 5, so 8 plus 7 for 15 points of damage, and that is a goading attack. It now has disadvantage if it attacks anyone but me. It needs to roll or succeed on a DC 15 wisdom save.
What was the DC?
15.
15.
Alright.
Nearly.
I'm gonna keep on that though. But it did just take 15 points of damage.
What kind?
Let's see, the whip would have been piercing. So yeah, it would have been 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Yay, tank shit!
As the whip comes flying out, you watch as this thing winces back a little bit, and you graze and cut open, and you see almost coagulated black tar ooze out instead of blood.
Mm-hmm. I'm good. I need to mark off that superiority dice though.
And that brings us back up to Wisp.
Alright, yay. Well,
I missed this side of my character.
I think since I have my my Pax Blade already out, trying to figure out if I should do this or not. Because currently it doesn't know where I'm at. So actually, I'm going to use Arms of Hadar, which is like the giant arms, and I'm going to batter this creature. It says that I can batter creatures within a 10 foot of myself. It's a strength save.
It's just barely within 10 feet of you.
Yeah.
Which means I'm not.
Yep. I took that into consideration.
Probably appreciate it.
And it does.
I mean, I'm not looking great right now.
It does 2d6 necro damage, and can't react based with my my spell modifier. On a save, it takes half damage with no effect.
Somehow or another, the laser pointer fell in me coffee.
Oh.
Well, no more laser.
Am I right that you just almost drank it?
I think you're rolling a nat 1 on that. That's kind of.
No, I rolled a 2. The laser still works.
Oh well, shit.
Wow.
Barely. Turn out the batteries, you'll be good.
It works. Occasionally. When
It works.
wants
It's
to.
just
Damn
not.
hell.
It's not very happy anymore.
Let it down and let it dry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, the best part was, like I said, you almost drank it.
Almost.
At least you have laser coffee.
To be entirely honest, I would have laughed my ass off if you were like, just swallowed a laser pointer.
Or no,
No, I'd
it's
be on my
just-
way to the hospital if that happened. Anyway, as you were saying about the
There's just
It is
laser
a
pointers
strength
pulled out
save.
of his mouth.
difficulty of
my spell AC, which is 18.
15. No.
Alright,
Wait, this is a spell, so I get that. 17 plus 4 is 21. This
Okay.
thing gets advantage on saving throws against any kind of spell.
Okay, well, my
Good thing mine
does it
is
go off of your
required
strength?
spells.
So it
Because
is.
it's a strength save.
Yes, but it is as a part of a spell effect. That's how that
Alright.
works out.
Okay, well, my AC is an 18, so I guess it doesn't hit it then.
Well, your AC or your spell save difficulty.
My spell save difficulty is an 18, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Like, huh? I just wanted to make sure we were all looking in the same place.
Right, I'm like, wait a minute, what?
But it would still take half damage from that. You just don't stuck them.
Okay, so it does a 1d6 of damage plus my spell modifier.
Ooh, ooh.
What helps if it goes in there? Alright, it gets 9. Yeah! 1 damage plus my modifier. So it does a 9.
Ow!
Yeah.
That hurt.
So
So little.
Since I used Arms of Hadar, I'm gonna go ahead and I have one more action. What am I going to do?
You basically have a bonus action and movement.
Yeah.
I've got to sit tight. It's
Um,
not my turn.
I'm gonna use I'm on top of the roof, so I'm gonna use my dash action and try to come over here away from where I was directly at.
Okay, so actually, I'm going.
So I was thinking like over here somewhere.
All right, so
That way I'm still
right
within
about
eye
there
view?
will work. I just need you to, because of the slope of the roof and everything,
Yeah.
I need you to go ahead and either roll an acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's highest. Because you're running on a slanted, makeshift, lean-to type roof,
Is it acrobatics or okay?
or athletics, whichever one's highest. And what's that?
It is almost 6 o'clock.
I got a 19 plus 8, so a 27.
27.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, you're good. You make it there, no problem. Didn't slip, didn't fall, didn't break anything.
Didn't make any noise. Oh yeah.
And that brings us around to Viridia, who is behind the building.
I am going to use another dash action. To move here and
Hold your breath. Yeah, that is all of your action to move the full 12.
yes.
But
But I am keeping an ear out for any further signs of sound over there. For the
well, would you like the good news, the bad news, or the fuck you news?
Always.
As
fucking
you
news.
round to, give or take, you find a tree. As you get to where you can see the trees and shrubbery right here, right about this spot, you see a very, very waifish, drowned looking person. Here, I'll make it easier. She looks like that.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Love it. I yell to the group, "We got another one over here! Sea hag, I think!"
Hear it hiss at you. And it will go when the other hag goes because I'm just not rolling it into the initiative order.
Fair enough. Did we wanna...
But before we get there, now that all the gloves are off and all of the players are on the board, we're going to take about a 10-minute or so, depending on how we're feeling, bio break, and I need some ibuprofen because I've been nursing a headache all day.
I'd say let's make this one at least 20.
If we,
That is
One is a
really
lot.
hard on our videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta take the dog out and then there's 12.
fair.
Alright, let's,
we can all. I
let's
can
try
always
to be
edit it.
efficient.
We'll
Yeah,
try
that's-
and be as efficient as we can, but we will be back as soon as possible. Until then, please enjoy music from Martia's Muses. They have some really pretty stuff. And we are back.
Hello,
And
hello.
as we left, Viridia, well, found herself a sea hag. And that was bringing us around to,
Me.
yes, to Aspen. As Viridia calls out from out back, please.
I got another one back here. I think it's a sea hag.
I'm back
Or it's
here.
a sea hag, I think.
Can I see the initiative arrangement again?
It goes after me is Chris, you, then Paji, Liz, and then the monster.
Okay.
Stirs.
I'm just trying to prep myself.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, shouldn't the monsters be getting ready to go before Aspen?
The monster went right before I. Oh wait.
No, Viridia just made her move and fell in the sea
Yeah.
hag.
Oh wait,
It's
so it
not-
is their
yeah,
move.
yeah, it's
Thank
their-
you for everybody keeping me on track, because I just found the pages. Alright, so Miss Viridia, we'll get to you second. First would be her ladyship of the purple flesh standing out front by Kalora.
Uh-huh. Do I still have my bonus action?
You still technically have a bonus action, yes.
I'm standing closest. I'm the tank. I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
What does that one do, remind me please?
That is 1d10, which was a 9, plus 4, so I gain 13 hit points back.
Cool. And that's your one burn on that one, I take it?
Yeah, that it puts me back to almost full health.
Good.
I'm taking the chance to soak up damage. That's my job.
Maybe out. Maybe out.
I was just thinking, if I take too much damage at 29, I'm fucked. Second wind it is.
Right?
It's a lot easier to survive with 42 hit points than it is 29. Hi, baby.
She is, because of the ability that you use, she's going to straight out lash out at you with, she only gets one attack, but, so you're
Okay.
gonna watch as both claws come raking at you.
Okay. Shield's still up, so DC 20.
Yep. I need to figure out where I set my DC 20 carries. Get my D20. And she misses, and you hear as it just shrieks. The only damage that happens is the sound of claw against metal as this shield rakes and
Yeah,
blocks it
missed
off
you
and
too.
deflects. No damage, no nothing.
Cute.
Natural 1. And in the process, she ends up missing you, and on a nearby little table,
Yeah.
you watch as as she gets even more angry, one of the trinkets on the table going flying across the room and smashing into the table in her fury as she attacks you.
Wonderful.
And that brings us to the lady around back.
I'm gonna go ahead and break my concentration
Well-
on the.
The sea hag gets to go.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And then Aspen, and then Ronan.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh, no, you're good. But you should pay attention because she will be attacking you.
I assume
Huh?
so.
This is gonna be fun.
Hi. How are you today? You good today? You trying to give me? Yep. You trying to give me? No. Why are you always kissing me? Do you love me that much that you always give me kisses?
Okay. So she's going to move right up to you. Could you please move that D-Fit 6 to the 5-foot square. Thank you. And she's going to take a swing at you with her claw attack.
So I'm rolling dex to dodge, basically.
Nope. What's your armor class?
We are not within 5 feet of each other, so I can't do shit.
You all were technically. Yeah, you're just outside of it.
What if I'm
5,000
over
paces.
here? I'm way more than 5 feet away.
Oh yeah. You could technically fly over the building.
My armor class is 12.
Your armor class is 12. It does hit. For a whopping 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is its turn, counting movement and everything.
Oh yeah.
No, it's Aspen's turn.
And yes, now it is Aspen's turn.
Okay. So, let's see. I'm in the back, basically, with nobody or nothing going on around me.
1d8, or that's
So,
1d8. This is 24 minus
I'm
7.
going
Yes,
to.
it is 17.
You know what? I'm gonna cast magic missile
No,
and
no
target
bites.
the one closest to Kalora.
You can't.
How not?
You don't have line of sight. There's a building in the way. Oh wait, you mean the one closest to Kalora?
Yeah.
Okay, so what level are you casting it at?
I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Okay, so it's a level 1 spell. It'll get an extra missile, so it'll have 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see, I just rolled a hit, right?
Yep. With each missile.
Okay. One missile is a 13. The other missile was a nat 20.
That's you get one more.
Oh.
Good 3.
And 17.
That's with your bonus, your spell attack bonus.
And my spell attack bonus is a +3 to all of that, so 16, a dirty 20, and a 23.
Okay, so the first shot misses. The
Okay.
second 2 hit. You do not double dice on spell casts. You don't double your damage dice on a spell cast because it's
Just
fine.
one.
Yeah, so just roll your normal.
Then I need to find my magic missile spell in here. It's fine.
So
She's
you
not
should be
hurting
doing
me.
your spell casting.
Or-
She's not hurting
Yeah.
me any.
I am. She's chilling a little more than normal.
Teething.
Yeah.
So 1d4 of damage is 3. The other one does 2 damage.
So that's another 5.
You notice that. Well, actually, yeah. What's everybody's passive perception, please?
12.
12,
13.
13,
11.
11.
11.
Passive perception. I don't have Rodan.
Do your wisdom modifier plus 10.
So 2 plus 10, 12.
Okay, cool. So yeah, everybody would totally know that. It seems that the magical attacks are having a much better effect than the like anything else that's hitting it. Just as a little thing out there. And that brings us to Ronan. It's still quite standing and looks quite pissed off and a little bit bruised, but quite capable still.
So I load another bolt into my light crossbow and I take aim again. Hopefully I don't miss epically like I did last time.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
14.
Plus your plus your attack bonus, which is proficiency plus dex.
Well, I'm proficient in Dex, so it should be both, right?
Yeah, so it'd be that plus 6. Whatever you roll plus 6.
Dirty 20.
Cool, so yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
And that's my light crossbow, so that would be 1d8, right?
Correct. Plus your dex bonus. Because precision shooting, man. You hit something just right with a bow. That's why I add your dex bonus to it, because that makes you more dexterous and accurate in my book.
Oh, yeah, you're sweet.
So 1d8 plus my Dex bonus, which would be plus 4. 11.
11?
Yeah, because my Dex bonus is 4, and I got a 7. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
I'm sorry, I just had to math for a second, that's all. Okay, so, and another bolt comes flying out of your crossbow, this time without sneak attack, because they're very well aware of you. You got them once, and you haven't hidden since, so.
Right. But they just didn't attack me, so I figured I'd
Well,
taken them
they
over.
can't. They've kind of got a provocation going on for that
Oh, you
round.
gave it to me?
Well, you were also the closest target, and it kind of got pissed off.
Yes!
And that brings us around to Colorba. Speaking of which,
Speaking of. I'm still standing a ways away from it, and I do not want to get in any closer, so I'm gonna pull another whip around my shield. I am going to expend another superiority dice. That is 11 plus 7 is 18.
hits.
Hits. Okay. Expend a superiority dice. That's plus 4 to my 1d6. Damn. Okay. So that's a 10 point. That's still 10 points of damage. And that superiority dice was, again, a goading attack. It needs to roll a DC 15 wisdom save or continue to have disadvantage when attacking anyone but me.
15, exactly on my die.
That's fine.
Again.
You watch as it grazes and leaves a cut deeper this time, but it seems like your whip's not quite hitting as hard as you're used to.
That's fine. I just want to keep its attention on me.
Okay. And that brings us to Wisp.
Pardon. As the whip hits, I am going to say, is that all you got?
Looks at you. Is that all you've got? Takes its finger and licks off its own blood and smears it on its teeth. So now it's a black and yellow, gore-covered smile.
I'm literally just going to keep its eyes on me. It may not have disadvantage, but it does want me.
But yes, we are to Wisp.
Alright, so I'm going to do a dimensional assault. And I'm going to come in behind this one that is facing...
Does that require you to have line of sight?
Dimensional assault, let me see. Let me double check.
I mean, you are on a rooftop, so there's like the...
Yep.
You can move to where you've got a line of sight and do it, and I won't say anything, though.
I've got notes written down everywhere. This is crazy.
Probably more notes than you took in the entirety of high school right there.
Probably. Not nearly the amount of notes I took when I was in college, though.
Yeah, well, that's fair. You didn't go to college in West Virginia.
No, I did not go to college in West Virginia.
I've dealt a fair amount of damage to it.
Yes.
I went to college in Portland and in
Y'all have dealt a fair
Pennsylvania.
amount of damage to it.
Where
I just
is
won't
my-
tell you what things were most damaging and what were least.
That's fine.
I have been playing fairly, though. There is that.
So apparently no, dimensional assault does not need line of sight.
Okay, cool. Just need to make sure.
I just have to like be able to hear or smell the general direction.
Well, you can smell Viridia, so that'd be a scent that you know. So we can go from there.
All right. So
No
I'm gonna
offense, we're
do-
not saying you stink, but yeah.
I'm gonna do a dimensional assault. In my dimensional assault, I'm going to teleport and pretty much land right here behind the thing. And I'm going to cast when I land. I'm going to cast Sword Burst, which is basically a circle of blades surround myself. All creatures within 5 feet dex save or take 1d6 force damage.
Dex. No. Well, totally failed, so go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Yay. We are a pretty effective little team.
1d6. Oh, yeah. 14.
Yeah, because I was not nice about how I did this either. 14?
14 damage.
14 damage? Alright, so it gets slammed. Wait, how much damage was that supposed to do?
It's 1d6 plus my spell modifier.
Oh, okay, that's where the 14 got. That's
Yep.
what I was asking.
I got a 6 plus an 8.
Nice. So this definitely hits. Well, and hits hard. Where did I put that?
Damage. Heals.
No, not that.
Well, the reason why I chose the one on the back side of the building is because what?
Ballpoint pen.
No, I do not.
No, but I
have
got
a
one right
ballpoint
here
pen.
that I can work with. I
But
just
also,
had
great
it.
job
I probably
protecting our
lost
healer.
it in my lap.
So
So
It's a great job protecting our healer.
I actually didn't even realize that Brittany was the healer. I just figured that there's so many of us on this side that can take care of the one, and there's only this one. So I was like, okay.
okay, so that ends. So as it comes around and you watch this thing get right up in your face, Viridia, and I need you to do something for me, and it's very important. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
It already got its attack turn.
No, it does this because you're starting your turn and it's within range of, within a certain area of it and can see it.
Ooh,
10 plus. What was I rolling on?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Well, hey, now you guys get a glimpse of what would have happened had you pissed the hags off in Elwood.
Ooh, my saving plus. It was a plus
Oh,
5 for
but-
wisdom. So 15.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. You feel this like, you know that weird somebody just walked on your graves thing?
Mm-hmm.
As you face this thing off, literally eye to eye, looking like a drowned woman, deformed in all of that gloriousness, you feel a chill up the back of your spine. That's it.
Does this creature have water actually, like dripping off of it? Does it appear wet?
Yes.
Ooh, fun.
I'm going to look right at its heart and I'm going to cast
Sorry.
Destroy Water.
Ooh.
What's your spell save difficulty?
I have that one written down. On a different part of the sheet. Wait, isn't this my spell attack bonus we need?
No, it would be your spell save difficulty because
Okay.
Destroy Water's technically not an attack.
Which is basically 10
Yeah.
plus your spell
Well,
attack
okay,
bonus.
so 13.
13? Alright. Let's see how lucky this poor hag is. Because that's a constitution save.
Oh, they don't have that for days.
This one doesn't. 9. So you have full damage versus half.
Okay.
Destroy Water doesn't have damage.
Destroy Water does not have damage.
How much space is it?
I believe it's 5 feet, but let me.
It's 5 feet plus per level of the spell.
Oh, okay, and I believe I've only got that at a level 1, but let me check.
You can cast it higher than
I'm
that.
casting at higher levels. Well, I'm only level 4, so
When your players make you math,
I don't
and you just
believe I
want to use them
can.
for
I don't think I can
pinatas.
cast a level 2 spell yet. Anyway.
You can of the water. Is it? Hang on.
You could technically cast a
Wanna
level
do
2
it?
spell,
Okay, so I could cast.
but you only get like one of the
Okay,
slots of
so-
your level.
Destroy water at level 2
Be 10 feet.
would be 10 feet. So 10 feet around the heart.
We're gonna call that 2d10.
Okay.
Get out from under there.
Hey,
Raise a
second
net.
level spells available at 4th
Lily.
level is.
Hmm?
You have 3 second level spells
Lily.
available at 3rd level. At 2nd level.
Yeah, three. You have 3.
Oh,
Lily.
I've got
Spells
I thought maybe I had the wrong spell sheets for this character. Now I know it.
2d10.
Lily,
10
get over here.
and 6.
So 16 points of damage. She recoils back from you, hissing and spitting. Is still standing. Is looking pretty haggard.
What?
You watch some of the skin crack and the hair seems to
What?
almost smooth for a second before remoisturizing itself.
What? No, you're not gonna lick my ear. Or my mouth.
And
If it's
that
not my mouth.
brings us around
Nope,
to
not
the
my mouth.
hags.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to throw up. Do not lick my mouth.
So our friend out
No,
front
no, you're good.
made their save last round. So
I
they
love
don't
it.
have to attack you.
I love you too.
No, they don't have disadvantage, but I am trying to goad them with my words and my behavior.
I love you too. Stop licking.
That's his word.
Why are you licking my belly? Why
I
are
need
you
somebody
licking
to look at
my
rail
belly
and
button?
enfeeblement in a player's handbook since y'all have mine.
Sorry, what?
Random enfeeblement on it. I actually think I have it in my spell book, but
Dude, for a moment, dude. What? I didn't hear what you were asking. I was trying to get the dog to stop licking my face.
elemental PPR. Ray of enfeeblement. Here you go.
Sweet. Thank you.
Out of there.
I believe it's a sickness spell.
Alright. So, it looks at you, points a finger. You watch as a black beam comes flying out of its fingertip.
I have to roll a spell. That's a hit, but it's a spell to hit, so.
Do I get a save of any kind?
Lily, how does she?
Maybe.
Out of the bag.
It misses. You watch as what was probably the last squirrel that was still left in the area, the only one that didn't run away for unknown reasons, drops out of a tree and is unable to pick itself back up off the ground because it's quite...
And that's
It's
why
feeble.
everything else ran away.
Yeah, and
Here's the really, really terrible part. Yeah,
there's only one thing left to do after
Lily.
that. But here you go. You needed that more than me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, so that being the case, it missed and that's its turn. And now we go around back to our other friends.
Uh-uh.
Aspen!
Shouldn't it be the other hag's turn?
The other hag went first.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
No, it went the
No,
one.
that is a thing that happens when you start your turn and can see it.
Right?
Oh.
So now it's the other hag's
Like I said, that sea hag, you would have had 12 of them on your asses if you pissed off the hags in the beginning of Alewood.
that's too many. Yeah, that is too many fucking saving throws to roll. Okay.
So, the second one, she is going to again... She is actually going to turn around, having had somebody hit her in the back. And what you see, like, you've heard about ugly, but this is like somebody fell out the ugly tree, hit every branch on the way down, and then this great big old ugly cow came over and took an ugly poo on their head, and then somebody stirred it with a stick.
So Deadpool got it.
No, it makes him look pretty.
Oh wow.
It
Okay.
turns and looks you in the eyes and just swings for all it can with its claws.
All right.
22
All right. So mine would be what my
Armor class,
Armor
yeah.
class plus whatever.
No, your armor class.
Just the basic armor class. I got 18 for my armor class currently.
Well, 22 I hit. Yay.
2d6.
8.
11 points of damage as her claws come across, and they catch you pretty good and solid, I would guess, on that one. Leaving 4 deep, dark gashes in your chest.
And now that brings us back around to Aspen.
Yee. Okay. So
Any reaction to all that beating while we're at it, Wisp? I mean, you did just get slashed to hell and got
I think at this point I'm gonna be like, you skanky fucking bitch, and I'm gonna cast my reaction, which is Hellish Rebuke.
That you can do.
fuck yes.
It's actually a reaction to taking damage, so go ahead and...
We're delightful as a team.
I point my finger at the creature that hit me, and they surround him by flames.
Yep.
I'm literally going to say
It's a-
flame on, and it's 2d6 fire on a failed save. Half damage on a successful save. Their save is Dex.
Dex save, well.
I failed it, I promise you.
Alright.
5.
So I do
2d6.
2d6 plus my spell multiplier. I did 18 damage.
Somehow, through the flames,
By the way, the smell.
like, you've heard the phrase, what died in here? You're pretty sure you found it, and somebody decided to cook it a lot too late.
Barbecue!
As long as it is over.
But I also need
Would you to make that exact same wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom save throw plus what? What is it? Just my...
It's wisdom save, so it would be the little box that says wisdom on the D&D sheet.
Okay.
If you're proficient in wisdom, it's that plus your proficiency bonus. If not, it's just your wisdom bonus.
Wiz plus what?
D20. It's not that hard of a
Dirty
save.
20.
Yeah,
Nope, it does. You get the same weird pins and needles feeling up your spine as you look at this thing,
Okay.
but the smell is kind of a little gut wrenching. And Viridia, I need you to make that save again.
Okay.
She is looking haggard and smelling like roast rotten meat. So,
What kind of save was it again?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. 3. Oh, good thing. 2 and plus 3 is 5. Thank you. You're welcome.
You actually feel a chill of fear wash over you looking at this thing in front of you. But it is your turn.
It was my turn. I didn't get to go like that.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, wait, no, that
was-
Yeah, it is.
attack.
It's-
All right, yeah, that is Aspen.
And then
Yeah.
Ronan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, that's on me. Aspen?
Okay. So I am going to come 30 feet towards here.
Yes.
And I want to be within 90 feet of this the hag
You're
here.
technically within 90 feet of that hag.
Okay, good. I want to make sure I is. And then I am going to pull out a diamond with 50 gold out of my pocket and whisper into it as if And out of the diamond is going to come a 4-inch diameter purple sludge ball, slimy looking thing that's going to go for the hag.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 12 plus. Wait, what's my hit damage again? Why do I always forget what the bonus is for that?
That would be your spell attack bonus.
12 plus 3, thank you. That is a 12 plus 3, 15.
It actually moves out of the way, and your spell collides with the wall of the hut, breaking some more things and seeming to irritate it more. But yeah.
Okay.
And that brings us to Monsieur Ronan.
Hi, baby.
Ronan, Ronan, Ronan,
Yeah.
look it up!
So, what I'm gonna do is try to get out of the way but move closer to where I'm hidden still.
Okay.
But I want to move a little closer, so I want to get kind of let it lose sight of me by going around the cauldron and then back
This way?
around to it. Yeah, and then back around towards it.
So, like, up this way and then up here?
Yeah, just, or behind the whole thing, really. I just want to move around it so I can be out of
Well,
sight.
Yeah. This would actually put you out of sight anywhere on this pedestal or this pedestal as long as you stay behind this.
And I wanna-
Also, you've got Kalora blocking your way from that direction because that bird has not moved.
and I
I'm
want
scary with a whip, though.
and I'm gonna keep moving towards it now around the altar the rest of the way because I got 30. My speed is 30,
Okay, so you've already used 15 of it.
so I want to use the other 15 and just move kind of around the altar towards the creature.
2, 3 would put you here.
Perfect.
You do not have line of sight there, though, because you have a homie in the way.
That's fine. And then I'm gonna get out my daggers. I got 3 of them. I'm gonna hold all 3 of them in my hand and just ready myself for when the bird moves.
Okay, so you're going to hold your attack until Kalora moves, if Kalora moves. Got it.
Move.
No.
No, you hear move behind you.
You hear. Oh!
I don't want to move.
Kalora's in a moment of. Kill it.
Maybe. Okay. And that would
But
bring
Kalora
us
will, in fact,
back
move.
up the top to Kalora.
Kalora, who is in fact going to move.
Where are you moving to?
Redrawing my longsword. Yep, from the opposite side of my shield. I'm moving in. Like, up into her.
Here, and are you going to sidestep at all?
Enough to get. I'm trying to go for her side.
Okay, so you're going to be going about here.
Yep.
Okay, as you clear, go ahead and roll your attack die. Not you, him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
I
he was holding for you to move out the way, remember?
Kalora says no, and then in fact does move.
And then wouldn't that also be considered a sneak attack? Because
Yeah,
he didn't.
technically we
Yes.
can call that a sneak attack because you
He
set
didn't
up an
even have-
action.
Yeah, he didn't.
So,
Oh wait, no, he said move, meaning.
Might have said move, but doesn't have to say it loud enough for anything to hear past Kalora.
Exactly. I said it loud enough just for Kalora to hear, but not much further.
I'll let it happen because, okay, if
That's
somebody sneaks in,
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
no, I'm
So
sorry.
I'm rolling the hit first, right?
Correct.
Nat 20,
Yeah.
Roll the damage.
and that'd be a dagger is,
24.
1d4 plus your dex bonus.
and then I get 2d6 on top of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me roll the 1d4.
Yeah.
One plus my dex would be 7.
No, just the dex bonus, not your dex save.
4,
So
so
five.
5.
Plus
5
2d6.
times 2, or plus 2d6. Well, it's that 5 times 2, so got that. And then plus 2d6.
9
5 and 9.
is
14.
14.
So now I roll my attack.
Correct.
Also a nat 20. Chris, before anything moves.
Nice.
Hey, I totally get that. I appreciate it. So, okay.
Hands up
roll for
before
damage.
anything moves.
Alright, what are you doing? As you swing in from there.
Let's see, I'm going for right here with my long sword.
Okay.
I am expending a third superiority die to make it a goading attack. Because I want this thing mad at me. I'm doing my damn job.
Oh, you hit, so it's definitely. You said there was difficulty 15 on that,
Yep.
right?
6 plus 8 is 14.
It's looking rough, but it's still standing.
With a total of 28 damage on a nat 20. Hey,
It's still hanging on.
it does in fact need a DC 15 wisdom save though.
Oh yeah. That's the part that I needed to
But
remember.
it keeps rolling an exact 15 on.
Well, that was a natural 1. So
Okay.
it's definitely focused on you at this point.
Yep.
And that brings us to Wisp. Over here, looking at all kinds of ugly, just slashed his chest open.
Well, since I've already did Hellish Rebuke as my reaction for the first round, currently I'm going to use Toll of the Dead. Target must be seen, and they have to Wisdom save. Or since they're missing HP, they take 1d12 plus my spell modifier.
What kind of a save is it?
Wisdom.
What's the difficulty?
Uh,
I rolled an 18.
what is the difficulty? Like, how do you measure the difficulty? I don't
Spell
know.
save difficulty is a 10 plus your spellcasting bonus.
That would be an 18.
Okay, so meter beat. Okay, it resists.
Okay. So I don't hit it?
Well, yeah, it's actually able to resist the spell is all.
Okay. So do I roll a hit?
Nope.
Alright.
Not unless it does it do half damage on a successful save?
It
Or does it just not, it just fizzle?
it says that it doesn't say.
Then you would assume that it just fizzles out if it doesn't save. Or if it saves. And that would bring us,
I still have another action, don't I?
you get a bonus action, a reaction, and movement. You get 1 attack per round. Or 1
Okay.
major action. So you have a bonus action and a reaction left.
For my bonus action,
And you don't have to take those necessarily. And some characters do not have bonus actions at level 4 right away.
my bonus action, I'm gonna take my other healing potion, the 2d6 healing potion, and I'm gonna throw it on Viridia.
Or throw it to
Or throw it
Viridia.
to Viridia, or hang
Throw it
it.
on.
Throw it to Viridia.
Alright, well, passing over the hag basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call a catch an auto if you want to go for it, and you can react to catch and drink for all up, as far as I'm concerned. But it
Okay.
is your turn.
In that case, for my bonus action, I catch the bottle, drop it, toss it. I reach into my herb pouch and I pull out a handful of moon seeds. I reach into my other belt pouch and I pull out some opalescent feldspar and I smile at the witch. I throw the moon seeds in the air while I point the feldspar to, like, basically right over her head. And I say, Luna Infernia! And I cast Moonbeam.
It's an AoE, and I get a dex save at your spell
Should I-
save difficulty, but I already know it's only for half damage.
Should I roll the
Oh, except for
2d6
one
for the healing?
thing, she's at a disadvantage on account of A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage.
These aren't
Sea
these.
hags shape change.
They shape change from a different way, though. It's when they say shape changer, they mean.
It didn't capitalize. It just says a shape changer.
Well, disadvantage on the sea hag at a difficulty of what?
I rolled a 14 and a 17. Plus, it's
Spell
a.
save DC.
And that one was Constitution or
Oh,
was.
13.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14 and a 17.
Against a spell save DC of 13.
Correct.
Wait. Why am I rolling the spell save DC instead of the attack bonus? This one definitely is an
No,
attack.
it hits an AoE. I just have to save. It automatically at least does half damage.
Yes.
And you can move it a certain direction every turn, and then you have to attack to actually hit people with it. But as is, go ahead and roll for damage, just because I'm curious as to whether or not this thing will survive.
Do I roll the 2d6 to see how much it heals, Viridia?
Actually, she rolls that.
Okay.
Yeah, you should also roll the heal at some point.
2. The 7 points I missed, so I'm healed. And 2d10. Radiant damage. But since it's saved, it'll take it at half. Dude, that's gonna be 5. So 15 divided by 2, 7.
How big's the AoE on that, by the way?
Oh, it's fairly large. 40 foot high and 5 foot radius.
Okay, so it literally is just the. Got it. So
Searing radiant pain.
Yes. So here's exactly how this looks to the two of you. Wisp, as you hellishly rebuke this thing, and then your spell fizzles out, you watch as Viridia digs through her pouches as she described, and she throws these seeds over top, and a beam of moonlight comes down and burns this creature to ash in between you. All that's left is this beautiful beam of pure white moonlight illuminating both of your faces, looking across each other as the bag lays in ashes at your feet.
One down.
It's a concentration spell, so as soon as it's ash, I release the...
Yeah, your entanglement went away, but
Oh yeah, the entanglement went away a long time ago. I told you when I released that.
yeah. And that would bring us, well,
I
that
want to
next.
grab some vials of ashes, damn it.
It's my turn.
You
to
can
get
do
my
that after
hands.
people are done dying.
Alright.
Alright, lay it on me.
Actually, yeah. Now now it's going to go direct for you,
To the monster.
and it's going to.
I have
Yes.
not moved to take my sword out of its side.
No, but in a follow through slash, it would be in its side.
I wasn't follow throughing, I was stabbing.
Well, it misses with its slash in a fury as it goes out, slashing at you repetitiously. And then it's going to do something you aren't expecting. It's actually going to go and try and climb up and over
Can I use my
and
bonus?
escape.
Can I use
You
my bonus action to
you
attempt to
get
grapple?
an attack. You get an attack of opportunity on it. That's it.
Can I use my attack of opportunity to try to grapple?
No. You can swing. You get wacky stick privileges.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll the hit. That is an 18 exactly.
Nope.
18 hits it. You said 18
Oh wait, no.
hits.
18 did hit. That's
Yes.
right. So go ahead and roll for damage. Just base damage.
Again, maintaining that I'm gonna use that superiority die because I like the extra damage. That'll be my last superiority dice.
That way, it still counts as your last turn. You can only burn one superiority die per
Yep.
turn. So no, you cannot use
1d6
that.
plus 5. For another 9 points of damage.
She is still standing, And now she gets away. Like, we're talking haggard looking. Like, you thought ugly was before? Y'all thought that thing that you turned into a pile of moon dust between the two of you was ugly? No, this is like straight up the jaw is falling off the face ugly.
Yeah. She gotta make it over the building.
But she did make it to right about here, and then started running up the rooftop, across the rooftops.
Okay.
So whose turn is it now?
Now, well, now it's Aspen's turn.
And that movement changed my plans. Okay.
That's been happening to me all night.
I know
Shit move, damn it! Shit move, damn it!
Yeah, right. Looking for
I've been right there trying to soak up
Aspen.
damage and it can't hit me.
Okay.
I've shot 2 bolts off so far.
I pull out a little grasshopper leg, and I say, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and I shove the grasshopper leg into my mouth. And as I'm bumping down onto it, I cast a spell, jump, and I'm going to try to cut the hag off.
That is almost precisely what I was about to do. Only
Okay. So, go ahead. You're trying to jump. How many feet does that let you go?
It covers 3 times the distance. So
30 feet.
30
Nice.
times 30 is 90?
1, 2. Yeah, you can definitely make it up there.
Okay.
Where do you want to be up there?
I want to be vaguely in front, but not like within striking reach.
Okay.
So like 10 feet from it? Is that what you're
So are
saying?
you going to be basically jumping past it or ahead of it?
Ahead of it. To
Like,
try to cut it off.
you will have to go past it to cut it off.
Okay, then yeah, past it.
Thank you.
I'm trying to cut it off.
I will warn you right now, before you finish that and make it final, that is your final answer. It will get an attack of opportunity if you jump past it.
I might be able to take it.
Okay.
Because I got mage armor on, casted.
You still have 20s.
What?
I don't entirely know how mage armor
Oh, yeah.
defense.
So. 12? You're a wizard, so I have to ask.
Verse what? Huh?
Your armor class.
12.
Oh, my
Your
AC
AC.
is an 11.
Oh, and 11. Oh.
With the mage armor?
Oh, with mage armor? Sorry, I forgot to look
Think
at
mage
mage.
armor's a +1 or a +2?
I think it'd be a +2.
Let's
Okay.
hope it's a +2.
It is a +2.
If,
That's right.
if a standard wooden shield is
You
+2.
feel the force field that is your mage armor fluctuate as these claws rake through it, just barely missing you and shredding a bit of your robes. But you don't get hurt.
Okay.
The fuck?
Oops. It was my dice case.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that leaves us to Ronan, who can, by the way, no longer see her because she's on the other side of the
She's
roof.
on the roof.
On the other side of the roof because it
Yeah.
does the meh thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a technical term, the meh thing.
Right? The thing.
So, what I want to do is just try to climb up the building after it. I am a rogue after all.
Gonna try and use your full move action?
Can I use the help action?
Yeah, not at that range. Not with where you are versus where he is. You're over here, he's over here. He's trying to run up to catch that. 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 10 feet. You can get up onto the roof this round.
Would I still be able to attack?
Yes. You would get 1 attack.
Oh. First, I'm gonna shout because I see you move it. Start to move. Come here! I'll throw you.
I'd rather just sneak up the way I want to, because then if I do it right, I still get my sneak attack bonus.
You won't get a sneak attack because this is quite actively looking. It just doesn't get an attack of opportunity because something already entered and left its range.
Okay.
My strength's a 5.
High ground
My
advantage.
strength bonus is a 5.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be in acrobatics?
Actually, I'm just letting you climb that. It's not that complicated for you. You're at being a rogue.
So you have 2 options.
You would have to crit fail it, but you can't sneak. You can't sneak up. At this point, it's too aware of where people are, and it would hear you going up because of all the things you'll have to climb over.
Okay.
You're basically climbing knick-knack shelves to get to the roof.
Well, I do it anyways.
Alright.
All right. So you are there. It does not get an attack of opportunity.
And then
You can attack though.
I get. How close am I?
5 feet.
So I pull out my short sword and I just, as hard as I can, just slash at it.
Okay, roll the hit.
Yay!
And I have to beat an 18, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus my.
It would be. Where is your dagger? It'd be your. I believe.
Finesse weapon. Dex plus proficiency.
So my dex plus my proficiency, so it would be +6. Which would be 18.
18 exactly.
It hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And that would be my short sword, which is. Isn't that
1d6 plus your dexterity?
I thought that was.
1d6 plus strength for that one.
Yeah, 1d6 plus strength.
Come on, roll out. Roll out.
I just had my 6.
What? I'm the GM. I'm supposed to root for the
Disappear.
monsters, man. I mean, I'm rooting for you guys too, but you guys have kind of had a protracted ass whooping session on these poor people.
6 plus.
Plus, how do you want to
2.
do this?
6 plus 2.
Even with its slashing resistance, how do you want to do this?
You did the kill hit.
I just, or as hard as I can, and it takes the head off. Just right by the shoulder, just head comes off.
So as you are turning around from where you two are behind there, having finished off that one, and hearing the clamoring on the top of these roofs, you see Ronan come up and in true crowbar fashion with a short sword, almost spring over the ledge, spin off, and you see a night hag's head fall lifelessly in the middle of the eve.
I go to pick it up and look at Ronan and say,
Good
"Just
It's
like
on
the
the
good
ground.
old days, bro."
It rolls off off the roof,
Really?
bounces across the
Oh.
ground, and you can see it down there.
Okay, in that case, I kick the corpse and say, "Just like the good old days." Good show, old chap.
Kalora just.
And that will end your combat. You do have the area. The coven is dead.
I go ahead and recast Entangle on the cauldron.
Recast Entangle on the cauldron. You notice as the last of these hags died, the cauldron seems to have lost its power.
So now it's just a cauldron.
Oh, it's quite down still. But the portal closed.
Good.
Well, that,
But I
yeah.
still, I have reasons.
So as it entangles, no problems.
Can I loot the hags?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect ash from this one and then loot the hag.
I wanna loot the hag.
Make sure you label that in your inventory, otherwise it's just random ashes.
I want some hag
Alright.
bones.
How many vials of hag ash? I was thinking 3.
However many vials you think you can fit 4 pounds of ashes into.
So either a really big one or a bunch
Oh,
of little
and
ones.
jewelry, and things of that nature. Who's doing what? Where's our out of combat order?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
We're just gonna do it that way because it's easier.
Out of combat goes Anaya, Pate, me, Chris,
Thought we were rolling
Liz.
again.
Not this time.
Where's Ishkabibble?
Ishkabibble took off running. Penelope is just kind of sitting there dumbfounded. She froze seeing those terrors. That's why they haven't been fighting much. Ishkabibble also has a rather large hole in him and he's going into shock.
Yeah, no one took care of Ishkabibble.
He's the healer. He could have taken care of himself.
I mean, I can't really take care of him because I'm on the
Unless he
other side of
took
the
more
building.
than half his hit
Yes,
points,
yeah.
at which point he could be disoriented.
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
And I think coughing
Okay,
up
so he's
blood.
not running, he's unconscious on the ground.
Yeah.
He was running. Now he's unconscious.
I've
Oh, so
already
now we
used-
have to find him.
I've already used up enough healing potions, so you know I'm not.
Do I
gonna
have
waste my
any
time.
Okay,
healing
I
have
have
one left.
lesser restoration if we can find it. I'm going to wild shape into my wolfhound, Irish wolfhound dog shape, and go sniffing about for Ishkabibble.
Alright, so after about 45 minutes or so, you find Ishkabibble. He's alive. He's just unconscious. He just fainted. Looks like he peed himself. The guy smelled kind of fun. Now that you're a wolfhound, you realize he kind of smells like you would expect the loo in the royal chambers to smell like.
I walk
believe
over,
He shot himself.
I lick his face, turn back into myself, and cast lesser restoration.
Still smells like goblin. He wakes to after a few minutes, seeming to shake off the fear. Because that's what the restoration will get rid of. It doesn't actually heal people.
Wait, what?
Lesser
Yeah.
restoration does not heal, it removes
Oh,
paralysis,
and I-
sleep, things of that nature.
Cure wounds.
Lucy, well, thank you, miss. Oh. And Anaya, what are you doing as everything falls dead and this happens?
I'm gonna take flight over to the hag's body and be the first to loot, because
Which, the one body?
Cool.
You find a lot of weird stuff.
I'm
Which body
Looking
are
for
you
s-
looting?
the
The
one
only
that
one
I
that's
did.
left because the other one's ash.
You
But
can
there's
technically loot that too.
Though I'm more.
You've played
Let's
Skyrim.
see. That would be a survival check to. I'm not looting its clothes. I'm going for sinew and skin.
The valuable parts?
Yeah.
Actually, that would be Arcana for this.
Okay.
You're taking apart a fiend.
19 plus 1 is a dirty 20.
Find a few teeth. You manage to get one of the horns off intact. Get a whole hand. And you're pretty sure that its blood and heart are worth something, but the smell. Oh, the smell.
Anything I can do to skin and take its
Okay.
sinew? Because I figured that would be survival. I was
That will
hunted
take you
before
more
game.
than just one round.
Okay.
It's going to take a while, and we'll see.
You can have whatever you find in the clothes. I'm a hunter. I'm looking for the stuff I can use to make other stuff.
Well, that's interesting, but good luck. Okay, and next on the list in that order is?
Next on that list
Pudgy.
goes Pudgy.
What you
Yeah.
doing, Pudgy? Over with that pile of ashes chilling with Viridian.
Wisp is gonna grab like.
Actually, I'm over here by Ishkabibble now.
Wisp
Okay.
is gonna grab a couple of vials of the ashy one here. I'm thinking like 3 vials of the ash.
Okay.
Yep.
You've got 3 vials of sea hag ash. Label it in your inventory because I'll forget after tonight.
Any particular things that it does or no?
Well, I suppose you'd have to research that.
Alright.
Maybe the GM hasn't made it up yet.
Oh, there goes me.
That, and I'm pretty sure there are in other places where there actually is things that sea hag ash does.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my movement, which is well, I'm gonna go ahead and just dash on over here to check that one for I'm gonna loot its pockets.
Okay, your full dash will take you the rest of the turn, and you can search it next round.
Alright.
Next person in the human order.
It goes me.
Okay, you.
I want bone, I want eyeball, I want body parts for necromancy experiments.
So you're helping me with breaking the body down?
Yeah, I'm dismembering the corpse.
Yep. I'm cutting skin along like this kind of line. as a hunter, so I'm breaking down the corpse.
It's just a different way of breaking it down.
Uh-huh.
Breaking down for spell components, breaking down like game.
Yeah, I'm breaking.
So are you helping me or are you intervening?
No, I'm intervening and I'm taking my spell components.
Can I have an opportunity to say, you can take what you want, just let me get the outer parts.
No, I need the eyeball. I need this, and no, I actually want some of that skin. There's also,
Alright,
you
well,
never
you
know
can
what the
have
scale
some of the
components
skin,
are
I
gonna
don't
be.
need its whole hide.
And while these two are arguing over which parts of this hag to cannibalize, as it were,
I'm literally just going for leather and sinew.
next on the list is...
Chris.
So Ronan, what are you doing as you watch them start to dismantle this hag?
I loot the rest of it. Try to take what I
So-
can off of it.
Ronan has already started rifling through the pockets by the time you get there.
Oh, bitch.
Well, you got to rifle through the ashes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because I was right next to the ashes.
And I was right next to the corpse. I had the kill shot.
And that,
Yeah,
and that brings us to you, Maria.
Right?
What did I find?
What are you
You
finding?
said Penelope was terrified, correct?
Correct.
I am gonna walk over to Penelope and cast Lesser Restoration on her.
She seems to relax and calm down and just kind of shakes that. Don't know what that was all about. Oh, good. It's dead. Now, as to what you found. Let's see. You found a vial with a pickled tentacle in it.
Okay.
3 pieces of coal. A black rock. 2 silver pieces.
Okay, hold on. A pickled tentacle. 3 what?
3 silver pieces.
Oh, it was 3 pieces of coal. That's what he said.
Oh yeah,
Oh, 3 pieces.
3 pieces of coal.
A black rock, 2 silver pieces.
Yeah, a black rock. 2 silver pieces and a piece of string tied around a corn husk doll like a noose.
So kind of like a.
Well, you wouldn't know that. In
That's why I
character.
said it quietly.
Yes.
Because.
Kind of.
In
off
player
character.
voice.
Yeah, that's player.
Yes, but to be accurate, the answer is yes. Now, all of that being said and done, Miss Viridia.
I was going to go back into the huts and continue to gather specifically the things I was gathering when we started, which was various herbs, any kind of natural ingredient that I can get my hands on for my various druid crafts. So I'm also looking for spell components, but I'm looking for the shit in jars and the huts and shit.
Okay,
Or dried up on the wall, whatever.
you find a need for a pencil.
There's a pencil
I
right
have a
there.
need
No, not
for
me.
pens. Okay.
You find
Oh, actually, do I have a pen? That'll do.
that I got for Easter. Okay, so you find a jar of vervain, small jar of belladonna, bushel of drying monkshood, a jar full of mistletoe sprigs,
What was that you said about mistletoe?
a large, like a gallon jar full of mistletoe sprigs. A jar that is labeled, what languages do you speak? Does anyone speak Fiendish?
A vessel?
No,
No,
Fiendish.
English.
Mm-mm.
I speak Common, Elvish, Druidic, and Sylvan, so no.
Well,
Is like
primordial?
in Pathfinder it was called primordial. Would that be
No.
okay?
Fiendish is the language of the Nine Hells versus Abysmal, which is the language of the Abyss. Okay, on top of that, you find miscellaneous healing herbs enough to fill or to resupply 3 healers kits.
Really? Really? Come on now.
And from your own player knowledge as and what you know about apothecary, pick other than blue vervain and black cohosh.
How much
With-
black cohosh?
Medium-sized jar of each, so figure standard mason jar of each. Pick 3 poisonous herbs that have medicinal qualities that you know of. And you also find one other thing.
Poisonous herbs that have medicinal qualities?
Arrowroot.
Steam metal.
You told me to pick.
Yeah.
Right. Bay.
Foxglove.
Okay, so I'm using real poisonous plants. That just makes it more real.
Bleeding heart.
That is both medicinal and poison. You can, yes, I will allow both the coca plant and the poppy to be used.
I couldn't help it. It just popped in my head.
If milk of the poppy shows up, milk of the poppy shows up, and you all get to deal with that shit in the really real world. By the way, addiction is real. This world breathes. Just don't get hooked on drugs. Agreed?
Favorite dice? Maybe dice.
Mandrake.
Mandrake or Mandragora? Okay.
Bay, bleeding heart, and mandrake.
Cool. Other than that, you find multiple jars and sculptures that seem to be made out of teeth.
How many can I gather?
Teeth?
Well, I thought you said they were jars made of teeth, but
There are at least 7 or 8 jars, plus miscellaneous sculptures and things. It looks like they were making arts and crafts time with teeth.
Is it bad that when I first thought of cocaine, the first thing I thought of was, oh, you could use it for an elixir of teleport, or a potion of haste?
No.
I look to see what's inside the jars of teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth. Super dirty. I pick up the jars of teeth and I put them in my bag.
You notice some of them have fillings. Some of them are gold capped, but no, they're teeth.
Yeah, no, I realize I'm going to have to sort them later. Just not going to sort them right now. So you said 6 or 7 jars of teeth?
6 or 7 jars of teeth, not counting the about 60 or 70 little sculptures and scenes that are crafted out of them. There's an entire little village the size of a
You
battle
said-
map
You
crafted
said
out of teeth.
70 little statuettes?
Yes. Including a village about the size of the battle map.
Okay.
Crafted out of teeth. Not all of them are human or elven or... Well, you're not sure what some of those teeth came from, actually.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Some of the teeth don't even look solid, but they are if you poke them.
On the village, I'm not going to touch a thing, but I am going to grab my notebook and I'm going to draw it perfectly.
Roll performance.
So 14.
Yep, that'll work. It was like difficulty 11.
I mean, it's teeth making a village. That's not really that hard to draw if you just take the time to draw each little tooth. So it takes you about a half hour, 45 minutes, but you get about 95% accurate drawing of a village made out of teeth. Oh, yay by yay. And the next on this, that brings us back around to Kalora.
Alright. I'm gonna continue, breaking things down, and as I go to separate skin from everything else, I am taking care to hand, like, every other piece I take to Aspen. Because Aspen told me I need skin. Okay, well,
Lily.
here.
Okay.
Lily.
And since I have a background as a hunter, can I have advantage?
Since you have a background as a hunter, can you have advantage?
Hi.
Not on this.
Alright.
This is magical anatomy. This is not hunting.
It's okay, I don't need it. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so you managed to get most of its. You managed to get it most of the way out of its hag suit without any tears or mess.
Okay.
No.
Every
you can
other
strip
person
the trap.
I'm
Face.
beep, beep, beep.
Basically,
Look at
the way
Jordan.
that comes out, you pretty
Look at
much skin
Jordan.
it
Jordan
completely and
wants
just
love.
cut the skin in half.
Yep.
No, stop
Next
taking
round
the
I'll be
pencil.
looking
That
for
is
sinew.
gross. Go give Jordan love. Stop. What are you doing?
Rope.
Make a constitution check, by the way.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Careful. Careful. There you go.
Everybody that's within 10 feet of that hag make a constitution save, or toss your cookies.
What I have to?
No, you should be good.
17?
You're good.
I've cut worse.
5.
You said
You know those
five?
cookies you had for lunch?
Yeah.
What, am I rolling?
Yep. Yeah, you're right up next to it too.
I got a dirty 20.
Well,
And this is a constitution?
Yeah.
Because I'm right here. I'm supposed
yeah.
to be right here.
Took him right out, took the hag out of its hag suit, and the smell.
13.
You're good. What was yours?
Dirty 20.
You're good. Yeah, so Aspen tosses her cookies. You realize, no, you don't blame her. That's pretty fucking rank.
Lily. Get out of that.
Gross. And that would, okay, so it goes to Wisp anyway, so yeah, you're kind of about it.
Alright. So are the pockets empty?
The pockets had things like miscellaneous spell components in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are they empty now?
Because I looted all that.
You son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna
The last
I'm gonna
two.
turn around and look at Ronan and be like, "Hey man, can I get that black stone off of you?"
5 gold.
Deal.
Why not?
Okay, so track 5 gold, add 5 gold. Add black stone, lose black stone.
To be fair, had you not said yes and sold it to me, I was gonna steal it.
Steal from a rogue. Yeah, like
Uh,
that's gonna work.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
it would.
god, the inter-party conflict that would cause.
I'm pretty sure it would.
Only if he notices.
Okay, so just on like a secret, in real life roll
Nah,
here.
let's not.
like.
But anyway, okay, so, and that will bring us to our next personage, which I believe is Aspen.
I, yakking my guts off, I'm going to start making my way toward the Had's huts as well, where Viridia is. I want to raid some of that place. There's a skull in there that I want.
There are multiple skulls. They're all hooked into the walls, mortared.
I'm gonna chisel one out.
Ting, 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 ting.
Am I next?
Yes.
As Aspen
No, it
comes
goes
into
Chris
the
and then Liz.
hut and starts chiseling away at a skull, I walk out of the hut.
Hey,
Eddie.
it goes Kristen Liz.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm sorry.
Chris and I just
See, and this is why I asked for that to be done, because I mess up too.
Right.
So, I've pretty much done everything I need to do, so I just kind of sit there
Y'all do notice it is actually getting kind of dark now.
And I just kind of sit there and start meditating,
was dusk
relaxing a
at
little
the
bit, because I've looted everything I need to loot, and I just sit there and relax. Like, I'm done. I'm good. I got everything I need.
It's kind of getting hard to see what you're looting through now.
And it's been a long couple of battles, so I'm just taking the load off and just relaxing there for a minute.
You just don't seem to be able to relax for some reason.
Ah, shit.
We're still in the presence of evil.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we're still in the presence of evil.
Hi.
The only thing left to do in the presence of evil is to pee on it.
TPK, total party kill. Just on the GM, and then he will have a thrill.
Big question, am I crazy enough to do it in real life?
No.
I sure hope not.
Yes, I would be.
Once. Okay,
I'm
so
not afraid of it.
all of the joking aside, though, it is getting dark. The day is faded. The battle is most definitely won. The smell of moon burnt and starting to rot hag wafts over this encampment as you all lose the light to continue searching. What do you do?
I say we start a fire and take a load off and rest for the night.
Not right here where we've got a smell attracting every fucking predator and investigator right to our position. We
I mean-
need to.
Roll perception.
Me personally, I could loot the
Viridian.
whole thing and be good. I see in full color night vision.
I burrowed a hole through the forest. We can get home just fine.
You can't see it.
Yeah, it's too dark.
I mean, unless you use me as like your Rudolph, like you're not going to be able to see through the forest.
Anybody got
What was it?
bonfire?
Perception.
Abilities?
Straight perception, yes.
16.
No, really. Can anyone here cast bonfire?
No.
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 19.
Because I've got torches for days.
So, you as the druid, I need to borrow your ear. Come here.
Go, jump. Try to go.
So, you're 100% sure there is nothing for at least 100 yards. In any direction.
Okay.
Like, that's what your perception would tell you of the evening as you're getting ready to settle in, is that there? No.
I was
Okay.
thinking,
That's actually kind of important right now. Not even so much. And as the evening so you all are setting up, you're not setting up camp here at the Hag's Hut?
I don't think it's a good idea.
I have torches.
That isn't the issue.
No, she's right. We shouldn't stay here. One, the cauldron.
Oh no.
Two, we don't know what is coming back, and we don't know if anything's going to come out of that
For the
cauldron
purpose
again.
of leaving.
Oh, we should all be able to leave, no problem.
Pull out 8 torches. I have torches.
I'm an elf. I rather don't need torches.
Yeah, you do have low light vision.
I do.
I have dark vision.
I don't know. I think I have dark vision.
Yes, you do.
I believe you do. I believe the only person who doesn't have a low light is the one who's carrying the torches.
That's why I have torches!
And about the only person that
Wait.
has perfect vision in the dark would be this guy.
No,
I
I
don't,
don't.
I don't have low light.
Actually, so does he.
Wisp has full color dark vision
I
at
have-
90 feet.
I have dark vision too.
Yours
Yours
is
90 feet?
grayscale.
Yeah.
90 feet though.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
grayscale 90 feet, but
Mine's full color 90 feet.
still,
Either
I
way.
have a torch.
Either way, you and I are good.
yeah.
Alright. So,
Is there fire anywhere near me, or do I have to figure out how to light this thing?
there's the fire the cauldron was over.
Nope. I cast produce flame.
Perfect.
Oh no, I'm sorry, druid craft.
Yeah, you can druid craft a fire on that, no problem.
Perfect.
Infernia.
Perfect. Now I can see too.
Alright.
Also, the flame under the cauldron, druid craft. Put it out.
It stays lit.
This time I concentrate on it, cast it as a level 3 spell.
You can create one.
I do.
You could use that.
I should be able to snuff a flame with druid craft. If it's a
Technically.
magical flame.
Mm.
Even if it's a magical flame, but if Druidcraft doesn't work, I doubt Create Water will either. So I better try again. Quellium Infernia! But I'm casting Druidcraft at level 3.
Well, guess the natural gas vein that was it rolled a natural 1. So it totally goes out, and now you smell a methane smell in the air.
Yeah, we for sure need to leave this part of the woods. Who
My
wants to
torch
sleep
gets a little
next to
brighter.
rock?
Yeah, the
Rock
torch
bags.
actually gets a little bit brighter and flares like kind of a whitish flame now.
You might want to go before you blow us all up.
Well,
It'll be
I
fine,
have
it doesn't
to,
work like that.
yeah,
But
I would
there
have
are
to
much-
like throw the torch down the natural gas vein.
Or flip the cauldron over on it.
I'm not doing that this time.
Everybody looks
Hear that
at
thing, I swear, guys. Not this time.
Now I'll cast Create Water. Just drench the whole area right there.
It's muddier than it was before.
Excellent. I physically... Oh, I know what I do next before we take off. One more thing, guys. Help me bury this motherfucker. I'm going to physically start piling dirt up all around that cauldron. I'm going to block it off with rocks. I'm going to start dragging logs and twigs. I'm basically going to create a hill.
Who's helping?
I want to
Oh,
find a
big
boulder to
cauldron.
put on the top of it.
You helping?
Call.
No, I'm gonna be
I have a
stealth
strength
and
of
trying
20.
to like
Getting a boulder seems
move
appropriate
away
for me.
from the area just to kind of like keep an eye on everybody, but from a distance. So,
So you're basically keeping watch while everybody's doing
yep.
this?
That's my strength check to find a boulder to put on the
What's it
cauldron.
say?
19 plus 5 is 24.
Okay. So, what's your max carry weight?
My max carry weight should be in the I think it's like 100 and something.
It's more than that.
Yeah, it should be like over 200.
Yeah.
Should be closer to, what's your strength?
My strength is a 20.
It's actually closer to 400.
Okay.
Okay, so, you find a very nice, very large boulder. You can't lift it. By yourself.
I want one that I can lift that is just.
Well, you have friends. And there's more than one person burying this bloody thing.
Okay. Well, I'm pulling to move it.
You are keeping watch. There's nothing in these woods, as far as you can see.
What about smell or hear since I have increased senses?
Not even a cricket chirping.
Can't lift it, but I am moving it like.
I can say now your character looks like it's someone in rock.
I need some help.
Is anybody going to help?
Yes, I
Gesundheit.
will.
Alright,
Gesundheit. And the
Anyone
rock
else?
cracked.
are you helping over there?
I'm not helping with the boulder. I am essentially... Okay. I'm not just burying this cauldron. I want to bury this cauldron good and deep. I am creating a hill around this cauldron. And that means gathering, like I'm taking like bits of moss off the forest floor so that I can replace it over this hill to make it look natural and grassy. I'm basically creating a disguise.
Okay, so you're basically you all are working on camouflaging this.
That is what I personally am doing.
I just want a big rock to seal it with.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I am gathering materials for what I know
I'm
I'm
helping
doing.
Veridia with Mage Hand.
With a bunch of work, you are able to get that boulder up there. You said you were going to help with the boulder?
Yep.
Okay. I need you to roll. Let me think on that one.
What? Wouldn't mind me a
Survival?
strength check?
Yeah, survival will work. Your results will determine how good your camouflage is.
Okay.
You're welcome to help if you want, since you're helping with the mage hand.
I'm using Mage Hand.
We can do this 2 ways.
Like,
Option A, you're helping with the camouflage, and each of you roll separately, and we take the average of the 2 rolls. Or option B, I'll let you add 1d6 to whatever Viridia's roll is. If you're helping on the camouflaging.
Okay.
So which is it going to be?
do we do 6 or?
That's your choice entirely. It's just like a
That's
survey.
what she was asking me.
I was consulting her.
That's what I'm saying.
So either we both roll and split the average or just roll the 1d6. Let's do the roll 1d6.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking to do too, to boost you.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so go ahead and roll your d20 for your survival.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Roll well.
That sucks. 5.
Plus,
3.
not great. It more resembles a beaver mound than it does a hill at
That's
the
fine.
moment.
That's
That-
fine.
that's
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I
with that.
mean, you can see a bit of the cauldron sticking out in a couple places, but you really have to look. I mean, you all are also taking time
Nature
in
will
doing
do
this.
nature will do the
Nature,
rest.
yeah.
And you two helped me get the boulder onto it to seal it off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Before we discussed it.
So they have sealed it, they have camouflaged it, they have hidden this cauldron.
Perfect.
Damn it, you killed it right before I could make it leave. Not the cauldron, the hag. She was trying to run.
Yeah, we don't want survivors. They tell other people, and then we get people after us because we didn't kill that survivor.
So what you're saying is no witnesses?
Sometimes.
No witnesses.
Sometimes. Unless they're
Alright.
innocent witnesses, then that's different. But if they attack me, no witnesses.
They
So
tagged me.
well into about midnight it takes you to camouflage everything. Your stomachs are growling, you're tired, but restless, all of you.
I think it's time we go home.
Yeah.
I think it's time, yeah.
Who here doesn't have rations?
I do.
Anybody? Yeah.
I have read
I'm
all
gonna
the-
hand out all 5 of my daily rations.
Well, no, I said we all have rations.
Yeah.
Oh, it said who
all-
here doesn't have rations?
Oh, we all have our rations still, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
But thank you.
Bodies ache. Wounds, even the ones that you were able to heal, still hurt. I mean, come on, you don't take hag slashes lying down, no matter who you are.
It's basically a paper cut.
Hell of a sheet of paper. And
But a scratch.
after about 4 hours of walking in the dark, with just Kalora's torchlight, and you make them take up the rear so they're not blinding the rest of you, you see the town gates in sight. You notice that there wasn't anything stirring anywhere near the road the whole time back.
Good job.
Well, would you want to fuck with a bunch of people that just took out 2 or 3 hags?
They don't know.
The
Yeah.
animals know.
Are Penelope or Ishkabibble in need of
Wait.
anything?
Penelope and Ishkabibble, it seems, the second that you all get to where they can see town, split.
Aww.
Oh, you're good.
Can I do a perception check to see if it has anything to do with me?
Sure. Actually, that would be insight.
Okay, whichever.
Your facial expressions are amazing.
8?
Maybe, kinda,
Okay,
Maybe kinda.
Well, that's an 8. I'm gonna tell you maybe kinda, any time for that.
What's going on?
Whether or not the lack of everything. But you do notice that as the party comes through, like, even where normally, like, Viridia, you would know the neighborhood cats just on your passive perception. You notice that all the cats, the rats, the stray dogs, everything seems to be moving away from you all. People's dogs are going into the dog houses and hiding inside their homes.
Probably because it smell like death.
Can I roll an insight check to see if it has anything to do with Aspen?
Sure. That one runs off of intelligence.
That's fine.
Oh wait, that's right, you're up to a 9 now.
Yes, and my insight is it's a wisdom,
Yeah.
and that's a straight 17.
I want to roll in also an insight just to see if it's not just Aspen, but any of us.
Just to see if it's any of us? Okay.
Well,
Anybody
I'm
else?
the one who referred to Aspen as a walking disaster.
yeah.
Was that what I rolled earlier? The only reason I haven't said something is because I thought I already.
That's
Okay.
why I pointed that out earlier.
Yeah.
Make
okay.
a little more sense now? And
18.
18? The answer is you're pretty sure it has to do with somebody in the parties making all the animals like hide. And your answer is you're relatively certain that it has something to do with Aspen. But thinking back, no matter what you think about, the animals weren't reacting like that when you left town.
Can I cast Awakened Mind so I can speak to the animals telepathically?
They're out of range.
Okay.
You could, except for the fact that what's the range on your spell?
The range on my spell is... I was just looking at it. Give me 1 second. 30 feet.
Yeah, nothing will let you get within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
Do we have accommodations in evermist? I can't remember.
A what?
Yeah.
Accommodation.
Yeah, we have rooms at the tavern.
Yes, there are rooms at the tavern. You are always welcome to stay at the Druidic Grove. You can also stay at the refugee camp at this point.
I have my own chambers at the refugee camp. I should.
Well, you have a tent with a cot at the refugee camp, or you can have a nice, mediocre bed at a tavern.
I thought the one at the refugee camp would be nicer, but okay.
No, you're a refugee.
I'm
Could I
going
use-
into the grove and climbing into a tree to sleep.
Where is each of you going? I actually need this information to figure some... Okay, so say town is roughly a half mile across, including the grove and its properties, okay?
Oh, wait, that's not mine. That's it, you could be able.
Well, we can... Yeah, you're...
Up there, aren't you?
Yeah, you're over there, the white one.
You're this one.
Oh, I didn't even see it. The grove is back up here in the trees.
Alright, so if that would be the case, then...
I'm just gonna go to the tavern.
Going to the tavern, where are you going to bed?
Tavern.
Tavern,
Tavern.
tavern, tree, you.
Uh,
Viridia wandered off towards the Druidic Grove, everybody else is going to the pub.
Who wants to get drunk with?
I'm going straight to bed.
I might have a late.
I'm gonna. Is there any buildings near where Viridia went?
Nope, it's in the woods. It's Druidic Grove. You've got like your normal little druid's huts, a bunch of trees like what you were sleeping up the day that before they met you.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of follow Viridia a little bit, and I'm gonna climb up in the tree over in here somewhere, adjacent, so that way I can keep an eye on Viridia.
Alright, so,
Within the grove?
Yeah.
Is he allowed?
Who? Wisp?
yeah, they've opened up for all forms of fit, and they know that he's one of your companions.
Okay.
Plus Wisp is in stealth, so good luck seeing me. You can sense me.
It's a druid's grove. They're their trees.
Right?
Yeah,
The trees will tell them.
You are not invisible to us at this time.
You're sleeping in our tree talks to us in
Yeah.
this story. Okay, so as the evening sets at roughly 1 o'clock in the morning, when you each are able to make your happy selves back to bed,
Alright.
the two of you sleep like a rock up your collective trees. You sleep like a rock. You have no idea why, but the entirety of the night you fed images of things burning you from the inside out and yet flaming monsters ripping out your entrails, Kalora. And as for you, Ronan, day after day after day you watch yourself fail the queen in your dreams all night long. Never become the person you wanted to be. Always be a failure, and you also gain no rest.
So
I've had these kind of nightmares every night.
No, this is worse.
So
Alright.
tired.
This is like you wake up in the morning and your feathers are sweating on the tips.
Fire is a core fear for Kalora, so
Exactly. So you don't get any rest whatsoever is the point.
I'm so tired.
that's fine.
And can I get a time check?
10 till 8 till. That's 7:52. Yep, 7:52.
Well, and with that, and with everyone going to rest in their beds, over the week, I'm going to say that I need to hear, like over the next couple weeks, I'm going to need to talk to both Pudgy and Liz about what they dreamt about.
Okay.
Because there was a double-edged sword to what went on that night. Those of you who got rest. Those of you who did not get rest got nightmares.
Did I at least get the equivalent of a short rest?
No.
Nope.
Each of you will have one level of exhaustion. No short rest, no long rest.
Oh.
The good news is that we don't combat every day in this campaign world, so it's not as bad of a kick in the face as it could be. There's
Yeah.
a solution.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Can't,
Can't sleep.
cannot rest. You cannot get a short rest or a long rest in the tavern at the moment. By the way, it looks like everybody else in the tavern upon the next morning when the two of you walk in, everybody except for Aspen looks like they have not gotten any kind of rest, not even enough to sit down and read a book.
Alright.
It's fine.
I don't recommend eating the pork today. But with that, thank you for joining us. I do apologize for the lighting. We are working on it between the season change and all of that. It's getting wonky. Please bear with us. This is our home game on Sunday nights. We do this without recording. We just thought we'd share a cool story. Or all our cool stories. Either way, though, have a good evening. Please like, subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Get them to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And other than that, please remember to live long and prosper.
Bye!